See, and Show fucked it up for everybody. His camera's always fucked up. This is how we start with you, Show. I told you, come early, so that way.
I did come. I was the first one here. We spoke at 8.
You was the second one, technically, but still. Because Crows was the first one, but still. Came back and fucked it up for everybody. There you go. Now we Gucci.
How? You took my measurements. How is my tux not fitting, son?
I don't know, but shut up. Now you see me and you in your own shit.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to be nowhere near your shit. I'm good.
Well, you just released some shit, apparently, from what I heard. You about 10 pounds lighter.
Yo, please tell me you're recording.
Oh, yeah, I'm recording. It's just Nina. Thank you for the. What's up? Welcome. I don't know. You didn't follow. I was gonna say thank you for follow, but yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Show fucked it up for everybody.
This shit is going left.
Welcome. We're fucking 4 minutes in. We're done. Podcast is over. Come back next week.
It's been real.
Off the get.
Everybody, they're off. Future endeavors via text.
Fuck it. They released everyone. Yeah. Bye.
Let's see who can get fired today. Who's gonna get fired today?
For real.
I don't know. We see what happens.
WWE Universe has been fired.
Well, yeah, that one had me done. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Might as well. Then we can all sign with AEW.
Didn't we talk about Braun last week? Uh-oh.
Probably. Shit. We got mad people fired.
Stop talking about people, B.
We're going to talk about some people today.
Oh, yeah,
we're going to talk about a lot of people. We're going to talk about the list.
Oh, yeah.
And not the journalist list. Or the list of holds.
The list that's
the
next.
List.
Oh, yeah.
You made the list.
You just made the list.
There it is. You got it.
That motherfucker. All right. So we're going to start with the releases, huh?
Oh, yeah. Straight away.
It's too fresh. Not start on the release.
It is the topic at this point right now.
Of the night.
For real. The biggest shocker to me was Strowman, because that's the WWE guy. That's the WWE-est guy that they could have released besides Roman Reigns.
That is a prototypical WWE guy. I mean, you can't get any more WWE than Braun Strowman, period.
Well, let's go through the list first for those who feel like they've been living underneath the rock of wrestling. We got Braun Strowman that's been released, Aleister Black, Ruby Riott, Lana, Santana Garrett, and Buddy Murphy.
Damn.
Braun Strowman, probably the biggest shock. I think that's hands down for all of us. Like, come on, the man was legit promoting going back on tour, meeting fans, getting the crowd ready.
And that's just the championship program. He just wrestled for the title last pay-per-view.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
What the hell just happened? Yo, did he sneeze in front of Vince? Is that
word?
You know, Vince hates that.
Oh, Vince hates sneezing. You know that.
You know what it was?
He finds that disgusting.
He must have asked for a title shot.
Yeah. Against Roman.
Yeah.
Against Roman.
Give me a title shot or release me?
Yes. No, it's not for a title match. Give me a title shot.
If it's not a title shot, then it's definitely more money. You know?
Yeah.
No, but he had just restructured his new contract. Like, they did it not too long ago. It went down to the wire, too. So he was getting like $1 million, 1.5 for like 5 years.
Damn.
Shit.
Does he get the money still, though?
So actually, because they are within the 90 days no compete clause, WWE still pays these employees for the next 90 days. Now, the talent that basically that don't want to go ahead and wait the 90 days, they just give up the pay.
Mm-hmm.
They give up the pay and they go on to the next promotion. But if you give up the pay, it's probably a good chunk of money. It's like basically giving up a severance package.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah,
that's what.
Unless your thing Andrade and For some reason, he didn't have that shit in his contract.
Well, he probably was like...
He was in a thing the next day promoting a wrestling event. Literally got fired, and he got released. He said, "All right, cool. I don't have that shit. I got that problem."
He probably was like, "It's been 90 days since I've been on fucking TV."
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he probably didn't take the 90 days. He says, "No, I'm better off doing my own thing." You know, one, and then two. Not only do you have that, but you also had Charlotte, who wasn't at WrestleMania. Because we all heard the rumors, even though she tried to say it was because of COVID reasons. No, bitch. Yo ass went ahead and went up to fucking Vince McMahon and said, either you let him and his release go and you accept it, you know, you grant him his wish, or I'm walking out of the company. They said, no, how about you miss out on WrestleMania and we'll grant him his release? Okay, I'll miss out on WrestleMania. Grant him his release.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it did make it better. Not even mad.
Oh yeah.
Not even mad at that.
Agreed.
Way better. The first night. I'm sorry.
The second night, we don't know what happened.
The second night, the end was better.
Agreed.
And Tamia winning, by the way. I'm a fan of this now. You know why I'm a fan of Tamia winning? Because it makes no fucking sense.
Oh yeah.
Well, they pushed her for no reason other than the fans started cheering. I was like, they cheer Ricochet and you guys don't push him. But I digress. I'm sorry. Back to the releases.
So yeah.
I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain.
Next down the list, Aleister Black. We were just starting to promote Dark Father of him, you know. And
he gave Big E a black mass and
then he disappeared into smoke. That seems accurate.
Oh yeah.
He disappeared and never came back. That motherfucker Homer Simpson his way up out of the company
he did like 3 vignettes and then they fired him.
Oh,
my favorite thing is the shirt. I love this shirt.
The pre-order shirt.
Now it's a collectible.
If you can never get
it for AEW, where he's gonna go.
Hey, listen. If he decides not to take that 90-day paycheck and we see him in AEW, homie's gonna have a pre-order shirt on WWE and another one on AEW.
Yo,
you can be the new leader of the Dark Order.
Yo, he's gonna be the Rick Rude. He's gonna be the Rick Rude of shirts.
Yes, yeah.
He's gonna be on WWE shop and AEW shop at the same time.
Damn.
People are gonna go to AEW events with that shirt talking about.
For real. Yo, but not for nothing. When I heard that he was released, I kind of was happy for him.
Me too.
I was like, you know what?
They didn't have anything for him.
It's either you release him or bring him back to NXT because that was the best part of him. NXT was the best thing he ever did, and he couldn't do jack shit in SmackDown. Him and Eric Young.
Ricochet?
Him and Eric Young in Sanity. Those were the best things in NXT and the worst fucking things on the main roster. It's ridiculous.
They really could have went so far with Sanity, especially being that they came out when the Wyatt family was still together, when the Shield was still together, you know? Like there's so many wars that you could have had with different factions that they missed the mark once they went into the main roster.
Oh yeah.
So I mean Eric Young is doing his thing in Impact.
True.
So hopefully, you know, we'll see somebody on Impact or New Japan. You know, one of these assholes are gonna go to AEW. I don't mean to say asshole. One of these people are gonna go to AEW.
Where would you?
Lana's gonna go to AEW because her man is there.
I'll take that Tony Khan money quick, man. I'm in there.
But you
where
know,
would you guys want to see these guys? Like, would you want them in Impact? AEW?
Like we said it earlier, you weren't here for it. Like, you know, before we started because you know we were on time. But no, we said it before. I said Aleister, or his actual name Tommy End. The most European last name I ever heard in my life.
Oh yeah.
Tommy End I would say for him, honestly, either New Japan or as the leader of the Dark Order, the new Exalted One.
I like that idea. I like him being the new the leader of the Exalted, to be the new Exalted One. That's the thing, though. There's not going to be another one, with that particular name and everything like that. It's just too close to Brody Lee, but the new leader of the Dark Order should be, Tommy Yen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And as for Strowman, I told Vince, and I think this is the best thing, go to Hollywood. With all these Marvel and DC movies coming out, they're going to need guys that are built like him, because all comic book characters have these massive villains. Why not? You're 37. You don't want to keep wrecking your body. Let's go to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a choice, like if he had to go to wrestling, I would definitely say AEW. For Lana, that choice is really simple. That's ridiculously simple at this point.
Yo, I think Lana, to be honest with you, should have a storyline where she signs with TNA, right? But it's not she signs with TNA. She signs
you
with...
You can't get her fired. She's already fired.
She signs with Cyrus the Virus. And he holds her hostage. And Kenny Omega holds her hostage. And Miro gets a title shot for the AEW title. This is when Miro's about to get a title shot for the AEW title. And that will force Miro to turn good against Kenny Omega being bad. And he gets a chance to fight for his woman, and it'll be a play of how the WWE treated Lana, because Lana would be getting her ass kicked on TNA and AEW in a way to entertain Kenny Omega and Cyrus the Virus. So it would be like they're making fun of WWE and how they treated Lana, and then now Miro has a chance to rectify that.
Yeah, Ruby Riott to a TNA. Better women's division. She'll be appreciated there. And she can go.
Impact, yeah.
She can definitely go. Ruby Riott can go, so that's a perfect thing. That Buddy Murphy, New Japan.
Word. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Easily. Buddy Murphy style is exactly what New Japan would need.
Yeah.
Him versus, Jay White? Come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's good.
It's the matches make themselves with him.
Yeah, that show.
And of course, the last girl, I don't know who the hell she is and what she does. So I would assume
Santana Garrett. She appeared at I believe it might have been the last Royal Rumble, for the women's division. If it wasn't just this past year of 2021, it was definitely 2020. She was part of NXT for the longest, and then they moved her up to the main roster where they never utilized her, just like they don't do with the rest of the women's division. They only utilize Nia, Shayna, Alexa, Charlotte.
And not even good.
Charlotte.
Except for Charlotte. She's always used well.
Have I mentioned Charlotte? I wasn't quite sure.
No.
Yeah, but I think you forgot.
You were ignoring Charlotte.
Yeah, I think you forgot Charlotte. Out of all the lists, I think you forgot Charlotte. Yeah.
I knew I forgot that bitch.
Yeah.
Also Bianca Belair. I forgot about her. Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair.
I guess. Right. Women's division. Natalya and Tamina, because they got the tag team titles now. Yeah. So not for long. But let's see.
And Reginald is in the women's division, apparently.
I believe that Lana is just going to go straight. Who?
Reginald. He's in the women's division, apparently. He got a win over Shayna Baszler and fucking he's fighting Sasha and every other fucking diva.
He's the new who was that chin guy?
James Ellsworth.
Oh, yeah, James Ellsworth. Yeah.
James Ellsworth.
But a little bit more skilled, flexible, and a little bit better looking, because nobody wants that chin.
True.
Nobody wants James Ellsworth, that perv.
But he should have left his hands off my woman, though. That's just for the record.
Oh, Lord. Lana, to me, I think Lana's going to go straight to AEW. I think she's going to go straight to with her man. And I don't think Miro's just ready yet for that heavyweight championship against Kenny Omega. Because there's still going to be a lot of people just kind of aiming for it right now. He has a title. I think he's going to rock with that for at least a couple months before we actually get I mean, towards the end of the year, sure, but like anytime soon right now, nah. I actually see Lana going over there with Miro, and then having them a feud with Kip and Penelope Ford, because he was the best man.
True, I hear you, but you can always hide the fact that Cyrus would have made her sign with him. Like, she's trying to find her way in TNA, and then it was just like an insurance plan that they did that to Lana because they knew Miro wanted all the titles. He's not shy about saying he wants all the gold.
That's true. But that doesn't mean they're going to give it to him.
I mean, you don't sign.
Says something, but they're not going to do it.
You can't sign a talent like that and not put. You have to. I mean, the guy is literally one of the most athletic guys that size that can actually move. You got to give the guy a shot. It's not like Christian Cage as an older guy. Christian Cage is going to get a program with Kenny, get a good showing, but lose. And it's just going to bump up Kenny more. You know what I mean? Kenny will make it, not the cleaner. Kenny will fucking make it. Right? But it's another story for another time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, as you were saying, you went through two, I guess. Yeah.
Well, let's see. We did Aleister Black, Braun Strowman.
No, that was my opinion of Aleister Black. I didn't say it was, I don't know. You could say something completely different. Like you could say TNA.
No, I know, but I agree with you with Aleister Black being the new leader for the Dark Order. I think that would honestly fit perfect, one, for the program, two, for the personality that he has. Excuse me. It fits. It's like that missing puzzle piece that you want to get Adam Hangman Page to be part of the Dark Order. No cowboy shit is going to be part of a Dark Order. That's just not happening.
Yeah, I can't agree more.
But having Aleister Black as it absolutely, I'd buy it.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I see with that is because Brody Lee died. So it's like, how do you make him the leader? Like on TV. You know what I'm saying?
It's like anything else, Yeah. It's like anything else, Yeah.
-1 would have to be the one to go ahead and be like, nah, I think I have an idea who I want to come in. And he would be the one to kind of like say it, but maybe they'll do like the BTE YouTube shit that they always have, like kind of like a backstage, and you see him kind of talking to him, and something dumb, something stupid that kind of ties into the actual story when they do have it on Dynamite, and kind of reveal it out, or when they decide to put it on the next pay-per-view event, like, or if you are gonna have -1 just in the ring, like all of the Dark Order gets fucked up, and then poor -1 is there with his Kindle stick, scared as shit. And then boom, Aleister Black comes out just to stand right next to him, and then that's it. Boom.
Oh, you can do that against the Pinnacle and Aleister Black Masses MJ. It's perfect.
Ooh.
MJF. That's perfect. That's the way to do it. Right, you know what I'm saying?
That's a dope match.
You have to talk so much, and
was him.
Tommy End doesn't. So you're like, yeah, Tommy End is like, yo, I'm just here to hand people ass. I'm not here to have conversations. You want to cut promos? Do it, Black Mass. Until we wrestle. You're going to catch 8 Black Masses until we have a pay-per-view match.
I really want him to still do his thing where he flips on the ropes and he just sits Indian style. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, because it's cancel culture. Crisscross applesauce. No?
That's right.
Right. No.
It's the meditating pose.
Yeah. You know what? Cancel me for what? On some Rocky shit. Indian style. I'll say it. Indian style. Yo, in 20 years, somebody's gonna bring up this fucking video, and I'm telling you right now, in 20 years, I feel the same way. It was always called Indian style. It's not fucking disrespect.
That's it. This video has been flagged.
Word. It's alright.
You got a silent weep for somebody on YouTube goes, wait a minute. What did they say? And it's over.
Fucking shit. Shit. All right, so let's say he joins the Dark Order, right? what would you say his first feud would be, or like what would you want to see him do when he first joins the Dark Order?
I would say the Pinnacle. I think that's the perfect thing. Like the Pinnacle is they're running rough shots on anything that resembles a stable, right? And the Dark Order is literally the biggest stable they have. The Dark Order is like 15 deep.
And think about it. When we think about this, we think about when MJF was with, I think he might have been with the Inner Circle at that time when, Brody Lee had passed away, and he was trying to fuck around with -1.
Yep.
Yeah. So we bring that story back and whatever, because he's MJF. He don't care. He's going to go ahead and be this villain no matter where he goes. So, and then -1 is that one per kid that can take all this shit in the world because of who his dad was, and run with it. MJF would be the one to be like the bully because he's probably the biggest heel in the industry right now.
Definitely the most consistent. Definitely the most consistent.
Roman is a heel, but he's not on the same level as MJF douchebag heel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this.
Roman is a boss heel. Like he's the, I'm the guy. I'm the, no pun intended. I'm the guy. MJF is just a dick.
Yeah, Roman's the one. I mean? Roman's the one you want to cheer for. MJF's the one you want to see get his ass kicked.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
And not for nothing. In that signing where MJF gave the finger to the kid, if that was my son, I'd have had to fuck him up. Just saying. That's me. Just saying.
I thought that shit mad funny as fuck. I would have been like, oh shit. Don't look over, kid.
His level of dedication is amazing.
Just smile. It's okay. It's okay. He does these things. It's okay.
I would expect my kid to swing. I'm like, oh, there you go.
But the kid didn't realize it until afterwards.
Now you gotta react. Finger, swing. Don't think about it. Reflex.
That's so fucked up.
Then I'm gonna be going to school to pick up my kid all the time for that. Yo, somebody put a finger in my face. Was it the middle finger or not? I taught you wrong. Let's go. Yeah, I get it. Just gonna keep doing that to everybody. Yeah, but that would definitely be it. It's the Pinnacle. It
would have to be the Pinnacle. It would have to be MJF.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
Because you can do it Miro as well, but there's nothing. Miro's on his own level. He's not doing anything that has to deal with factions or anything like that. So we keep him on a different. We'll have him on a separate storyline compared to how we can bring Aleister Black into this. What the hell? WWE apparently being bought by NBC for $2 to $4 billion.
Get the fuck
I love being right.
Bro.
I love being right. I told you before, right, Vince, that when they do this kind of stuff, they're trimming the fat because no company wants those big contracts. If they're going to buy a company, they don't want I'm not going to, you guys kind of bloated. And they are because they're not using them. Told you.
Damn.
Hold on, I got
it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Same here.
NBC is looking into buying World Wrestling Entertainment, and some movement has already been made in that direction. Ever since the Vince McMahon shakeup of WWE operations in January 2020 and outing them longtime WWE executives, let's see, with George Barros, Michelle Wilson, and Nick Kane, not related to Tony, no, not Kane, Khan, excuse me, Nick Kane. I'm thinking about Kane. That's terrible. Burn this motherfucker down. Anyway. That's it. The ball's been in motion. Vince McMahon went into a new direction with Nick Khan. They keep saying Kane.
You know what?
You need a moment?
You know what? That's how we know him now. He is Kane.
Tony Kane. Fuck Khan.
Word.
No shit. So yeah, it looks like WWE is clearing house and streamlining their roster of superstars and office staff. Because let's be real, we know about the wrestlers that are being laid off. We just don't know about the backstage people that are being laid off.
I heard they did that before these guys. They laid off mad people in the back.
The WWE Network, they laid off a lot of people from the WWE Network. That whole thing. The people in the movie studios, they laid off all those people.
Graphic designers, all that shit.
The guy who made the WWE.com, they laid him off after 15 years. They laid off mad people in the back. Mad people in the back.
So trimming that fat, getting rid of all that. Get a nice little cute package for NBC on some. There you go.
It's just gonna suck for NBC when they turn around and go, "Oh, everything you're doing is working," and people stop watching wrestling.
Wow, that's.
Oh, they stopped watching Raw. Really?
I hear you, but like SmackDown's good, but after a while, I don't think SmackDown's gonna be good enough to maintain the WWE.
No.
Well, if you get rid of McMahon, there's a chance. There's always a chance. You gotta get the right people.
How you
in the
gonna
right
get
place.
rid of the boss?
The boss is trying to get rid of everybody. The boss is trying to get rid of himself. He don't want this burden on his shoulders. And let's be real, that man is not gonna go ahead and like. What bothers me the most is that he's not willing to go ahead and just give the company to his kids. Like, what? Do they want it? That's the first and foremost question. Do they want it? And if they do, why not give it to them? It's literally been a family-owned business since day one.
True.
You
know? Is this something that Stephanie wants? Is this something that Shane wants? You know?
I don't see Shane wanting it. He walked away from it pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree. But
Triple H wants the shit out of it, by the way.
I agree. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Triple H. Because all the talent all the work that he put into NXT, in all honesty, watching NXT now compared to what it was 7 years ago, nothing alike. That little spark, that holy shit, it's NXT. This is NXT's the best roster. It's starting to become not the best roster, but the most tolerable show, I would say. SmackDown is the second tolerable show. Why? You have Roman Reigns. You have Roman Reigns to make things interesting. Nothing else on SmackDown is really that interesting.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that one. That's for damn sure.
Nothing on Raw right now is interesting. And it's a damn shame because
the RK Bros in the new shirt?
No. I don't like them for 1 minute.
That shirt was not.
You said RK Bros shirt and fucking show left. Look at that.
Show's
damn it.
Show's phone is dying. He's going onto his computer. And he has apparently 25 fucking Skype accounts that he's hitting me up from every single one of them. So he's trying to figure out which one he's in so he could come back.
Show living a secret life, bro.
But
we got like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
Yeah, it's for real.
Something wrong.
The good news now is
Skyping with somebody special on the side.
Hey, the good news now is he can shut the fuck up and we can actually get a word in. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, in one way I do hope they sell, just to see the shit show it's gonna be when they do.
Yeah.
It's a shit show now, but you gotta sit back and go, how bad is it gonna get now? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do? What is NBC gonna do to fuck this up even more?
Oh shit.
If the thing is, if you're gonna sell it to another thing, I hope Vince McMahon retires and they have like a UFC deal where it's like, all right, we own it, but we're gonna let Dana White be the face, and we're gonna have the matchmakers, and nothing really changed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! A lot changes. Let's be honest.
Well,
a lot changes.
A lot
in the
changed.
sense of Raw.
Oh no! I'm talking about the way like if Vince McMahon retires and you have Triple H and the people now able to actually do what they wanted to do, And,
okay.
You know, because I'm like, if they turn around like, yo, NBC owns it, now we got this new guy that doesn't know shit about wrestling, and we basically have a WCW at the end of this fucking run. I don't want to see that.
I agree.
Same.
I agree. You have like a guy that runs a 4,500 company that doesn't know anything about wrestling. You're like, no. Don't. Just let Triple H do it. I mean, you just look at NXT like she went out beforehand, and just let him do it on a grander scale.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Really quickly, kind of just circling back to Aleister Black being possibly the new leader. Obviously, we're not the only wrestling heads that would think that this would be the best move. John Silva, number one, basically said the Dark Order doesn't want or need another leader. We already had the best. So it seems as though as getting a new leader for the Dark Order is going to be a dub.
No,
I can see that.
This kind of man has a whole new scenery and stuff like that. The fuck?
My
Yeah.
apologies.
And guess what? He fucked up his camera again. God damn, show.
What you talking about?
Every time I turn around, you fucking shit up. Oh shit, it got bigger now. Damn, I fucked it up this time, but you still fucked it up. You should have never touched it the first time.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome
Gigi,
back, show.
This is not my fault, Gigi.
It's his fault.
Nah, I do apologize. It was my fault.
To me, you look fine. You know what? To me, you look fine, but I'm not the one that's recording and whatever the case may be. So,
You're just making sure. Hey, I thought I looked normal. I look better. I can see myself. I can actually talk.
Yeah, now we're not up your nose. I didn't want to say nothing because, you know, I don't think anybody noticed, but I saw your membranes and shit.
Listen, I was trying to fix it as I was holding the phone.
Nah, but you looking good. All right?
I know, man. That's what I wanted. I look good. I'm sorry, late. Listen, I know I'm late, but I always make an entrance.
This is true.
That didn't work.
Bruh. Less of that.
My own. But continue. Not everything y'all was saying was very interesting. I was listening. I knew who was going to New Japan. Somebody was going to Africa. I remember. But continue. My apologies.
Oh wait, now Gigi's muted. What happened?
Uh-oh.
that's my fault. That was my fault.
Oh my.
I saw this. I saw what happened. That was my fault. I forgot I had to press the button.
It fucking show.
Camera muted her?
Yep. Even Pumpy saying you mad late, show. Fucking Pumpy. God damn.
Anyway.
But yeah, doesn't look like the Dark Order is going to be getting a new leader. Nonetheless,
but I hear you. The problem with that is Aleister Black would make a perfect fucking leader for the Dark Order. Like his character is perfect for it. But what I just have it's like a moral thing to take over the Dark Order when Brody Lee died, especially so soon. Like, I don't know. They didn't really set up for somebody taking over. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're going to have somebody come and try to take over, and then half of them are going to split, and then it's going to be like Aleister Black's Dark Order, and then the people that are, like, loyal to Brody Lee, and then they're going to have, like, a little faction that way. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I can see that.
mm-hmm.
Because it's very hard to be like, here goes the new leader of the Dark Order and not mention Brody Lee.
Yeah, that has to
That's
be
very true.
some kind of acknowledgement to that, you know?
Yeah, like Rowan would have been a good leader for the Dark Order if they would, because we already know he's teamed with him for like 20 years now and shit.
Yeah.
In all honesty, if Bray Wyatt were to ever get released by WWE and AEW were to pick him, he would be the leader.
We just got him fired.
Listen, he's going through some shit right now.
Not really.
I didn't get him fired. I'm not the one that gets people fired here. Okay.
Me and Leia, the champs.
Tis not I.
Undefeated.
Tis not I.
Me and
Tis
Leia
not I.
We're not getting them
undefeated.
fired. We're freeing them.
Yes.
Freeing them.
What?
Samoa Joe is freed
There's
now.
something better than Vincent.
Tommy End is free now.
This is true. This is true. Yo, Show, what do you think about the people been released, man? I haven't heard from you all day. You've been fucking around.
Honestly, I have like mixed feelings. That's why I stay quiet. Because I feel like Lay said, they're getting released. Freedom. But then I feel like, to what? Ain't nothing to go. It's like leaving the NFL. Yeah, I'm leaving the NFL. Where you going, homie? There's nothing else.
The XFL, now there's a new football league coming back from like the 80s. Yeah, that's serious. Yeah, that's serious. I'm not even joking.
Would you want to go there though? Like, maybe they'll make, maybe they make the other league better. That would be awesome if they do like some Hulk Hogan when he went to WCW and it was over, but it wasn't. Braun Strowman, I think Braun still has it. Like I'm surprised he hasn't won the title. Like, who could beat him? How does he lose? I don't understand. This guy is what? 6'9", 3,000 pounds? He's bigger than Brock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, he definitely is. How does I was actually looking at that. Looking at AEW stars that can go toe-to-toe with Braun Strowman. The only one that would make sense to me when it comes to height would be Lance Archer.
Archer?
Yeah, Lance Archer. Because he's more or less around the same height.
Him or Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus is a good guy himself, yeah.
Luchasaurus as well.
That's two guys.
That's it.
Brian Cage, he's big enough.
I was also thinking about Brian Cage, but Brian Cage is only 6'1".
Oh,
that nigga's small.
He's
He's just like, he's 7 feet like this.
Damn.
He's a built brolic nigga, but that nigga's short compared to Braun. You don't have a lot of tall guys in AEW like that. Maybe Hobbs, but Hobbs is just Big Show's not gonna. Excuse me, Paul White is not competing.
You're absolutely correct.
You saw that fucking little neck and everything. She gave me the.
Paul White.
She looked like D'Lo Brown right there on
two. You messing with the real deal now.
I used to love that. I used to love the D'Lo Brown, man. The whole little. I used to love that, man. And he had a great underrated frog splash too. I loved it, man.
That was my favorite frog splash.
That was a frog splash, bro. A chunky frog splash.
The lowdown.
I used to do that shit in the pool.
Favorite move I ever heard.
Back on the top rope. I did it.
Word.
I like funny wrestlers like that. I was more into entertainment. Norman Smiley was my guy. Screaming on me. Ooh.
The big wiggle.
Uh-oh.
How do we lose her?
Uh-oh. What'd you do,
Show?
What
did you do now?
What'd you do, Show?
What?
I'm automatically blaming you, sir.
What did you do, Show?
I'm on the list.
What did you do?
She was right there. What did you do?
I'm pissed off. I'm sorry.
So you like funny wrestlers, and you took it personal.
Yeah, for real. Damn, son. Fucking Show, man. Every time I turn around, you're on some other shit. Now I gotta fix. Oh, she came back.
Okay.
Hopefully she came back. Wait, did Lay leave too?
Oh
no, I didn't. No.
Damn, Lay. I'm sorry, man. You ain't gotta leave.
Oh, there you go. What happened? All right, we're gonna have to figure out. She's still in the chat. She's still in the thing, but her camera's off.
I haven't moved. Maybe she had the same problem I have. Phone died.
Does she use a phone? Nah, she's
on the cop. She's definitely
in.
Damn, Show.
Wait a minute. Why me though?
Who else is it?
There's always you.
Yeah, me and Lay get people fired. You fuck shit up.
You see, we all got our role.
I don't think that's a role I want. Yours.
No.
For real.
I don't want it either.
That role.
How did I do it this time? I don't even know.
I don't know what you. I don't know what you said.
I said sorry.
I'm hitting up the group chat, seeing if she's gonna.
My mom said sorry. I love you. Yo, she said he likes Norman Smiley.
Bruh.
And bounce. I can't believe you mentioned that fool.
Word. I'm taking this opportunity to tweet it out that we live.
Yes, sir. Strowman. I'm writing down everything we was talking about, so we won't lose our train of thought.
Oh, there she goes.
Hi.
We thought a little piss you off.
Sorry.
You didn't lose me. No, I had to put the little one to bed.
Oh.
For a quick moment.
I like blaming show better.
They said show. I ain't the baby daddy. Why y'all blaming me? It wasn't me.
You over here talking about you like funny wrestlers and shit.
Said Norman Smiley and she went away, so it's on you. Nobody else said anything.
This guy can't be serious.
You said the big wiggle.
He's the man. Let Norman Smiley live.
What up, big fool?
Out of here.
At least they didn't fire Norman Smiley yet. Damn it.
That's true. All right. So we got through
the releases.
Yeah, the releases.
We got the releases, all of them. I mean, Santana Garrett, you can put her anywhere. Doesn't care. Doesn't matter.
I would say NWA.
That's true. That's right, NWA. Shit, I forgot about that program. That's right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But she would go there. I would say, yeah, cool. And then eventually challenge Serena Deeb for the title, right? Doesn't she hold the title?
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, because Thunder Rosa held the title first.
Yeah, and she just beat Rio in the buy-in in the Double or Nothing pay-per-view.
Yeah. That was a good match, by the way.
Yeah.
Very good match. We're going to get to that, though.
Oh, yeah.
I jumped the gun really bad.
Nah, it's all good, though. But yo, show. As a casual fan that doesn't really watch wrestling and all that other shit, I know you said before, like, where they're going to go for wrestlers. But what was your take on hearing the releases? At least the wrestlers that you know. Like the Iconics, Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, and all that. Like, what was your initial reaction?
I thought Vince was tripping. I thought they still had a lot of star potential. Like I said, Braun Strowman, I was very surprised about Braun Strowman. That was like my biggest surprise. Like, I remember still watching him with the army fatigue and fighting recently. Like,
yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Like, I wasn't bored. It was actually okay. If you want to fire somebody, fire Randy Orton, boring ass. Like, that was terrible in WrestleMania. That was, what does he do? RKO, the most hypnotizing move in the world? Or what is it called?
I'm getting really upset that RK Bros ain't getting the respect he deserves right now, okay?
Yo, fuck RK Bro.
You're like, yo, am I the only
I
person
need to know
that's wearing that shirt? I'm not. Nobody is.
I want to know this. So we spoke about this last week with Riddle having little pichones flying out when his chancletas fly.
Yeah,
Are we gonna have snakes now? Are we going to have snakes now?
It's gonna come out of Randy's balls. It's gonna slither down his legs and come out.
When he jumps?
Yeah.
When he jumps? That's great.
Yeah. When he does a split thing, he's gonna come out and do the
We already know that he could do that little fucking kick to his hands and shit because he did it when he was bored in a wrestling match. So
yeah, when he did the whole, you're like, when I saw that, I was like, is he high?
Gotta be.
He did a line. He did a line like the Warrior. He's hype.
Y'all might have hated it. That was dope. Like I said, I like when wrestlers do weird stuff. When Stone Cold used to try to emulate The Rock, and The Rock used to do his move, emulating the Stone Cold and all those. It was funny to me.
That was really unfair, though, because The Rock was really good at making fun of everybody.
Word!
Especially Billy Gunn and the Big Slow.
Oh,
my most favorite shit ever.
The Big Slow was the best. That and the Undertaker. Oh, wait, he's like, I am Kane. I can't talk because I am Kane. What up, motherfucker?
It's funny that you say that. I was watching. I forgot what the fuck I was watching. I put definitely the WWE on for my daughter so she can just like kind of like, oh, okay, let's pass out. But there was this promo where DX came out and was like, "Come on, Kane, you can say it." And X-Pac grabbed. He's like, "You don't need this. You got it. Suck it."
Yo.
Oh my god. That reminds me of that awesome thing when it was The Rock, Hogan, and him. And he goes, Canaanites, and The Rock goes, Canaanites? Like he mouths, he's like, Canaanites? What the fuck is a Canaanite? It's like,
yo.
The Rock's face, you could tell The Rock was not ready for that. He said, he goes, all right, whatever, man. And like the most personality Kane is shown ever. You know what I'm saying? He goes, it's time when he does this in there. And Hogan and Rock are like, fuck that, what just happened?
But you gotta
they had of what was going on.
You gotta be a funny dude to be Isaac Yankem. That's all I gotta say.
And Fake Diesel. You have to have some kind of humor to be another guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, man, I remember that. I just remember The Rock's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yo, so awesome. All right. So before we go too far out, I would just want to ask y'all, instead of like the Iconics or Braun Strowman or anybody, who would you replace with them? Like, who would you keep and then release? If you had to release somebody, but keep somebody from the people that got released, who would you like instead of? Go ahead. Like,
I would definitely release Lana.
Yeah.
She served no purpose. But I would have kept
some holding Naomi back. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know, the Ravishing Glow was a cute idea, but to put her with a former SmackDown Women's Champion, you have Naomi here. You place her with Lana, you now place her here.
It was disrespectful. I can't completely agree with that. Yeah.
Nah. Maybe it's to help Lana, you know, or CJ Perry now, with her further her career and whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it brought a lot of credibility to Naomi as a former women's champion. It brought her status down.
But unpopular opinion. Just I wish I had like a buzzer or some shit. Like a little who? I didn't really like Naomi like that. I didn't think she was as good as people think she is. I think she is too athletic for her ability.
Wow. You said
sorry.
When you jump off the top, when you jump off the top rope.
Please break that down to me. She's too athletic for her ability.
When you jump off the top rope to do a cross body drop on somebody, and you over jump them by 5 feet, honey, like what do you got? Rockets connected to your fucking ankles or some shit?
She can fly.
Yeah, but you gotta know where you're going. That's like Superman can fly, but he's in Tokyo. He's in Tokyo when Puerto Rico's on fire.
Who's to say it was her? Who's to say it's not the other person she was fighting? Maybe that person missed their mark, their spot. They were supposed to move there and everything like that. It's a two-way street.
All right,
and if this is the case in stereo, can we let go of Nia and then keep pushing Naomi?
Hold on.
Hold up. Did I upset you?
No.
Did I upset you?
I don't like Nia neither. I don't like 90. I can give you a list of people I don't fucking like. Believe that. But I'm just saying, like, when she does that bump and jumps over the person and like that she hits the person's hair and they gotta act like they got hit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate that move. I hate that fucking move.
I hate it, but it sounds cute though.
She's so much better. She's so much better than that move.
Yo,
She's so much better than that move.
But
By the way, I feel like that move was a little racist. But that's just me throwing that out there.
Well,
so tad racist. The black girl
hold up.
is dropping people with her ass.
Well, hey, she
don't get me wrong. She does.
She got it. She got it.
She's built right. Don't get me wrong.
Bubble butt.
Is it Jay or Jimmy? Is it Jimmy that's with her? Or Jay?
Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy.
Jimmy's a very lucky man.
Yeah.
100%.
Listen, my beef with Naomi is the same beef I have with Becky Lynch. It's literally.
Hold up.
No. Listen. It's literally. They go. Who's the champion?
Joe, we just gotta sit back and enjoy this show, right? Once it comes back.
Yeah, here goes. Who's the champion? Such and such, right? Oh, she needs a new opponent. Let her fight somebody. And then what's going to happen? Becky Lynch is going to come out and Becky Lynch is going to lose. And then next week, guess who else comes out? Guess who the new opponent is? Becky Lynch. And then guess who the new opponent is after she loses? Becky Lynch. 15 fucking matches. It's like, all right, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. How many? No, but like, honestly, I give the same criticism to fucking Daniel Bryan, to Randy Orton, to Roman Reigns when it happened to him, to John Cena. I gave the same criticism. It's not them. It's the way they use them. But it makes me hate them because it's literally every fucking time that you need somebody to have a fucking title match, Becky Lynch pops out or Naomi. Literally, Naomi hasn't been out for months and she's getting a title shot. Where you been? You look like Beyonce from fucking Austin Powers Gold member now all of a sudden, and you're getting a title shot? Meanwhile, these women have been wrestling day and night and can't get even in a fucking TV spot? Shayna Baszler literally eliminated everyone in the Elimination Chamber, and she's about to fight a doll, and Naomi got TV time. She hasn't been there. Shayna Baszler has to fight a doll to be fucking credible.
It's not her fault that she's getting penciled in like this.
On TV. Shayna's gonna fight a doll on TV.
Hopefully.
So she's still getting airtime.
Hopefully, it's gonna probably be a pre-recorded match.
She just fought the new James Ellsworth. Now she's gonna fight a doll.
But come on, bro. You went from fucking eliminating the most people in the Royal Rumble to eliminating everyone in the Elimination Chamber to losing to Reginald.
Yo, all I hear is that she's gonna be on TV again.
But, bro, you can get Santino Marella to do that.
Don't do that. Santino's in a good place. Santino's in a good place now. Leave him alone.
No, but I'm
he brought
saying
so much joy to us.
You're making Shayna Baszler a fucking clown, but then you're trying to push Naomi and Lana.
No, I'm with you on that one. There's no way Shayna Baszler should be a joke.
Lana no more. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you, but it's also with Nia Jax. I'll give it to you. Why the fuck Nia Jax? She hurts everybody she fucking wrestles. The only good match she ever had was with Ronda Rousey, and literally that was Ronda Rousey gonna beat the shit out of me for 15 minutes. And then you're gonna push fucking Nia Jax with Shayna Baszler. Okay, cool, I agree. Shayna Baszler can carry the tag team. And the biggest thing you come from that is Nia Jax falling on her ass.
And saying my
The Divas Revolution. Which one is it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who is a part of the Divas Revolution? Because it's not all the divas. The only one that I seen that actually revolutionized divas, and this is a stretch because they're not giving these people the fucking respect they deserve, is the only one they're backing is Becky Lynch and fucking Ronda Rousey, when it's really Sasha Banks, Bayley, Bianca Belair, all the NXT women, fucking... Becky did some good shit when she was champion and she gained notoriety and all that other shit. But all these women that fucking pushing now are not a part of this revolution. They look like fucking jokes. Wasting fucking time.
I think it honestly started way before that, even before Sasha and everything like that. I think it really started when we had, even though it was still part of the Divas era, with AJ Lee and Paige. To be quite honest with you, because they were the ones that kind of broke the mold of what your typical WWE female diva would look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
here's a shot.
It's like they were able to tear the envelope just a little bit, enough for everyone else to be like, nah, fuck that shit. We're gonna rip this motherfucking Band-Aid off. Let's go. We're gonna rip this thing open and do what we gotta do. So then you have Sasha. You have to think about it. You do have the 4 horsewomen: Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Bailey. I was like, wait, I'm missing another B here. Did I said Becky?
Where did it all start? Where did all of that start?
In NXT.
But
one of Charlotte Flair's best matches was with Natalya for the women's title in NXT, where you had Bret Hart and then Ric Flair in each corner. You didn't need the legends to be there,
but
to have a phenomenal match, and they just fucking blew the roof off.
That's funny. I can watch that match easily with no problem. But because you know what, she wasn't the Omni Flair.
Correct.
But you know something, if we're gonna talk about the women's wrestling, we didn't need a revolution in women's wrestling until the Bellas and those divas came out. Because you had Alundra Blaze. You had Alundra Blaze back in those times with Dakota Kai and she was a Bam and Bigelow, I forgot.
Luna Vachon
and Jacqueline and Sable.
Volcano.
Yeah, you had all these women that can wrestle. And then you went to Tori Wilson, Sable, and fucking Trish Stratus, Lita. Those women can wrestle also. And then I
also blame Sable, by the way. It's all Sable's fault, but that's just me.
I get it. She showed her tits on TV, but who can blame her?
She was the first one.
But she also fought people like Jacqueline, who's a fucking amazing wrestler. ECW had female wrestlers like Jazz back in them days that actually could fucking wrestle. They were getting pushed. They were getting
of extreme scene.
Yeah, they were getting pushed as sex symbols, but they did have matches. Sable had some good matches with Mark Merrow because Mark Merrow's that good of a talent to hold her. But once it came into, all right, we need to sell shit. Stacey Keibler was not a wrestler; she was a sex symbol, and that's how they used her. But Trish Stratus was one hell of a fucking wrestler when she learned. Lita was one hell of a wrestler. Molly Holly was one hell of a wrestler back in those days. Ivory was one hell of a wrestler. Tori, not Terry, Beth Phoenix. These are all wrestlers. And then they got to the Bellas and they started the whole Divas TV show.
No. The Diva Search was fucking everything up. The Diva Search
was what started everything. And they were part of the Diva Search.
Because you're literally, all you're doing is getting models on those shows. There was not one chick in there with the lick of athleticism.
Well, Eve Torres at the end started.
Yeah, but that's towards the end.
Models.
At the very beginning,
fitness.
It's all. I'm like, none of these girls they look like they can go. And most of them couldn't.
That is true. It's true. But they still held their, like Michelle McCool and Mickie James. They were holding it down towards that time, and Natalya started breaking in and all that other stuff. But it wasn't until the TV show that all of us we needed Divas Revolution. You put them on there to make them look like idiots. Every single era of women that came into the WWE, unless they were valets, they were wrestlers. Yep. In one way or another. You had fews that weren't. You had your Eva Marie's. But this is where you have to back them. Like, you have to use your talent accordingly. And you have wrestlers nowadays, the female wrestlers, and even the male wrestlers that can fill up 3 hours of fucking Raw. And you can still have one storyline, but they can fill up 3 hours of Raw. And you're not using them. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin took 15 seconds to poke him in the fucking eye. The same shit he did last week. And both them motherfuckers can go.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what pisses me off. Becky Lynch can have a title shot. I don't care, but every week, like, come on, somebody else. There's somebody else coming.
She's the man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's the fucking man, of course. You know why? Because she's entertaining. It's not just because she's the man. She can fight, but she's also fucking entertaining.
She's also very awkward in the ring.
She can be, but it's not really her. It's the chemistry that you have with the person you are in the ring. There are certain people that she is in the ring with where her chemistry is on point. They're like making the marks and everything like that. But then you have other matches that's just like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
This is why I give so much praise to Sasha Banks and Bayley, because the two best matches that Ronda Rousey had was with Sasha Banks and Bayley. The best matches Becky Lynch had was with Sasha Banks and Bayley. You give any female nowadays the best match they had, Sasha Banks and Bayley's gonna be in it. You can't say that with Charlotte. You can't say that with Nia. Shayna Baszler, you could have said that, but now she's just a fucking joke.
But then she's also being utilized to go ahead and I guess
you can say that with Oscar too, by the way.
Oh yeah, Oscar. I keep forgetting about Oscar because she's just
the thing. She's just there.
Yeah.
And it sucks to say that she's just there, but I mean,
she was the Goldberg of NXT.
Word, she was undefeated,
and she left undefeated.
Yikes!
And it was very believable.
And she relinquished the title. She should have never lost that streak at WrestleMania with Charlotte Flair. Especially as quickly as she did. Like, this is a woman that is like pretty much like a queen of submission. Okay, you know, any move you try to do, she's gonna reverse it and put you in a submission hold. You know, whether it's the oxy lock, whether it's the arm lock, whether it's something that has to do with the leg, she is very quick to put you in a submission. That's why I think Asuka and Shayna Baszler would be absolutely amazing to have.
Oh, yeah.
Because a submission match between Asuka and Shayna Baszler, not a pinfall, not any of this nonsense, not a ladder match, not here. Listen, no, a submission match with two women.
You know what match I will put them in? A Lions Den match.
That would be good.
I really like that match. It's an underrated gimmick, and it worked both times. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. No, but I would definitely like to see them in a submission match.
We can't do that. We have budget cuts. This is a lot of budget. You're thinking way too much money.
Yeah. You can't make.
Don't you know we have dropped it down from Hell in a Cell to Crate in a Cell?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hell in a Crate. Hell in a Crate. That's it. That's what we're doing. Not Hell in a Cell. We had a Crate.
It's funny that they're moving up Hell in a Cell now. So like usually earlier in the year than they usually have it.
Yeah.
And I was like, Hell in a Cell. That's usually like an October thing.
Yeah.
Just teamed up with Halloween. I'm like, why are we having this shit in June? That's weird.
Yeah, usually we have Money in the Bank by now.
Yes, yeah, money. I'm like, but you know, they're cutting so many people. How many people are you gonna have in that bank match? 4?
Yeah,
you can still get 6, no matter what. I mean, you're gonna have to possibly mix 2 different rosters together to create some type of excitement.
I say you bring up like Adam Cole and somebody else to surprise entrances. You know, kind of like the Rumble. You throw 2 surprise guys in there. You know what I mean? Make it fun.
I want Adam Cole to stay in NXT, but there's nothing in NXT for Adam Cole to do besides carrying Cross. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, he's doing that now.
Which is going to happen.
Yeah,
which is
he's doing it now, though.
Especially after that promo that he cut. But then what happens after that? What happens if Cole doesn't win? Do we get him on the main roster now? Because we done lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6. Let's count the other 6 that we lost a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You know, let's just tally up how many people we lost. I don't want Adam Cole to go to the main roster. However, it's the only thing that's going to make whatever brand he goes to just a little bit is going to elevate the brand. Because, and God knows Raw needs it. Because Raw is just dreadful.
He's kind of small for the main
Finn Balor, the creators of Raw. Since Finn Balor wants to come up, they're like, yo, we need Finn. And I'm like, no, don't do that to Finn. You did it once already. Please don't do that.
Word.
Dude, don't do that to Finn. Do 2 things. Put him on SmackDown and keep him away from Seth Rollins.
Yes.
And
I was
doing
about to say that.
For every right reason. He should have been a Universal Champion for at least a year if it wasn't for Seth.
That fucking buckle bomb bullshit.
He's my man. You did it to Sting. You did it to another one. I'm like, yo, Seth, how about this one? We don't use that anymore. Because if we do that shit to Cesaro, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Cesaro.
Show.
What's the buckle bomb?
It's a power bomb that you throw your opponent into the corner. Yeah, into the buckle. And that's how Sting
that's what
neck.
Finn and Sting said.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what
Sting was able to wrestle again.
Broke his neck.
Yeah, Sting lost all feeling in his body and he fell to the ground during the match and shit. But he wrestled on Sunday in Double or Nothing.
Well, I don't know what. Oh, you guys kind of scared? I was worried.
I was a little bit.
I was a little bit worried. I was like,
You make it sound like it was your grandpa out there. I was like, no. He was worried.
No, he's old.
Listen, he's old, and two, we all saw the last match he was in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very good looking. Okay, I will
Really.
tell you that much.
Hey, he played it off.
I mean, the man was literally, he couldn't move. His whole body went limp. Seth Rollins had to pretty much.
Fucking Seth.
Yeah, he had to cut the match short.
Yo, Lay, you sound like my brother right now. He hates Seth for that
Fucking
shit.
Seth, son. You know why it really pissed me off about the Finn Balor thing? Is I've seen Prince Devitt.
Oh, yeah.
For all you marks out there, there's somebody out there go, who the hell is that?
Look that up.
That's his original name. Exactly. The original Prince. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean gun violence. I mean the Bullet Club, assholes. What I'm saying is we've seen what he could do there. And then they made him Finn Balor, and luckily he chose his name. Smart move. And then he was so close to running Raw. And Seth fucking Rollins, not freaking, fucking Rollins, fucked it all up for all of us.
Yeah.
And we had to put up with his shit. And that stupid ass Kevin Owens storyline with Triple H, I was like, that's not Kevin Owens at all. Doesn't make any fucking sense. If you saw Ring of Honor, he would never do that. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, fuck Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I got a question about that.
Yeah.
Because it happened before with Stone Cold. Do you think they were saying the same thing? And do you think it may turn out to be a good thing? Because Stone Cold came back and became the biggest phenomenon in the world.
Yeah, but his wrestling was very limited. But luckily, the injury was not on the same level. It was Finn's shoulder, not his neck.
Yeah.
He's clearly good because he's been having some great matches in NXT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your neck and your shoulder, two very different things.
And you also got to remember, Austin wasn't wrestling as frequently. He was doing pay-per-views and then did a lot of promos.
He was very sporadic.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, absolutely. Finn has been very consistent. You know, especially in NXT, he was like, he's been there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying if he goes to SmackDown, he should never feud with Seth Rollins again.
Don't put him close to my...
Ever. Because Seth Rollins will have the balls to try to do that move again, and everybody's like, yo!
Yo, Show, check your mic real quick as you breaking up on us.
Yo, my bad.
Hey, show, man. That's what I do. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it sounds like you need to take a drink.
What are you doing, bro?
I'm taking everybody.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
you take my gimmick, man? Yo, you taking my gimmick? I like that, man.
Yo, it hasn't happened once. WWE don't know
I
about
was
Skype.
about to say that. They're not listening today. Today.
Not tonight.
They fired all our heroes.
Vince is having a steak burrito that he doesn't know is a steak burrito, and celebrating in the money that he's gonna make from that NBC deal.
I hope he fucking sneezes.
As he's eating, he goes,
Put the burrito in his mouth.
Word.
Vince, are you gonna fire yourself? You just sneezed. Are you gonna fire yourself? You just sneezed. I heard you sneeze.
Word.
That nigga's gonna fire the burrito. You're fired.
It's funny when someone I can't believe that was a thing. It was like, yo, I don't like burritos. Vince, you order a steak burrito every day. What? He had no idea what he was eating, by the way. That was amazing to me. The man lives in such his own world that he doesn't know what he eats every day. He doesn't know the actual name to it.
Somebody got
Hey,
fired.
when you got
man.
when you got that much money, man, I wouldn't know the name of the shit I'm eating either.
You know what else you wouldn't know the name of? The talent on your roster.
Oh yeah.
Who's that? That's your champion, Vince. That guy literally won the title last night. You're in the gorilla position. You don't know who this guy is? Gorilla position. That's right before you walk the curtain.
And you know what? And you know what Vince will say? Fuck it, put the title on John Cena. This guy's held the title long enough.
What? One of my favorite ones is seeing Brock come in and throw the title at Vince. Fuck you, Vince. And just walk. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna tell Brock? What are you gonna do?
You're gonna wait until he leaves and then call him an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Wait until he gets on the private plane that you're paying for.
Word.
Right? And he lands in Minnesota, and then you call him a dick.
Yo, all right. So speaking of John Cena, this is a segue now. Have you heard the rumors that they might do Roman Reigns versus John Cena at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see it. It's going to build off the whole little thing they had, right? And now Roman could be the Cena talking about, oh, you went to Hollywood and shit, what they did with The Rock. I see it. I get it. But what you do is just giving Roman a bigger win over a legend, over a legend, and just elevating him even more. But just keep the title on him for the rest of the year. Don't give it to Cena. And the funny thing is, Vince, he'll do it.
Yeah. Don't give it to Cena.
That's the only reason why I don't like it, because I don't want any possibility of Cena winning this fucking title and getting that record.
True.
Because they'll blow that record out of proportion. Like it's not even that much of a record with Ric Flair. But if John Cena won it, boy, you would think that he's a fucking god of wrestling or some shit.
Yeah, you love John Cena. I can the way you talk, bro.
Joe, if you want to stay on here, stop talking, man. Don't do that.
You want to get fucked up, show?
Don't do that,
I'm about to jump through this fucking camera.
See?
That was literally
see animosity. He's looking in his eyes. That's hatred.
What about Harley?
Yo,
I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep four of us over here, man. Joe ain't trying to have that.
Yeah, for real.
That's in the water, Joe. He's testing the water. There's blood in the water now.
I'm about to freeze this frame, go to your house, and you're gonna see me behind you, put you in a fucking Superfly sticker.
Oh, you're gonna do the old Undertaker. The old Undertaker on some.
Word.
In the mirror. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Yeah, but no, don't put it on Cena. Just don't put it on Cena. Have him. Listen. I don't care if the Usos come out and do something or Paul Heyman does something. Just make sure Roman wins.
Yeah.
But if you want to make it fun, let him win clean. I'm talking about a solid 2 spears, like he does when he gets to Cena. Get back up, son. Another spear, then, because it is Super Cena. It has to be 2, maybe even 3.
I agree.
He has to spear him off for the top of the building.
Absolutely correct. Yeah, he has to come all the way down. Yeah, on the fucked up angle.
Mach 1 and shit.
Absolutely, like a Super Saiyan.
Cena. I mean, Cena would have to have a match prior to him coming to SummerSlam, or at least something. One, to let's just say ring rust, right? And secondly, if you bring back Cena and he doesn't win, how many times do we get to see John Cena again?
None.
You got to remember, Cena is doing 2 things. He's probably going to still be promoting Fast 9, and then he's still making that Peacemaker show for DC, for HBO Max. And I think he has 2 more movies down the pipeline, so it's going to be like a Brock kind of deal.
Yeah,
it's kind of the Brock deal. It's like he's going to radically show up with the title. We already had that. Fuck that. We got 2 consistent champions.
They're not going to do that again. I highly doubt they're going to do that again with Cena because, I feel like that deal was just for designed for Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar alone. No one else is going to end up getting the same deal that Brock Lesnar ended up doing. Others tried, and they never succeeded. The
only person that will ever get a Brock deal is Conor McGregor. That's it. Because Conor McGregor is as big as the star outside as Brock got. But if Cena comes back to fight Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, these are my 2 conditions. 1, he can't win. That's just, I don't want him winning any more matches. 2, if he's going to cut a promo on Roman Reigns, you have to let Roman Reigns cut one back on him. Like, this got to be correct. The Rock, John Cena type shit.
Especially this Roman.
Yeah.
This Roman.
Yeah. Like, get this shit real because you held him back before on Cena where he was like, yo, just stand in the middle of the ring and take whatever John Cena gives you. And like,
but even then, Roman Reigns done fucked up a few of his lines by stuttering and just fucking up overall in general. Let's not forget about that because he done almost forgot his lines and shit.
I mean, but let him come off the dome.
The big
Cena's
dog.
coming off of the dome.
Well, it's also been a lot of years in between. Yeah. So Roman Reigns definitely perfected his promos. You know, he's coming off a lot stronger, a lot.
He knows who he is.
Fierce, but just he knows who he is. He knows who his character is. He knows he is the tribal chief, and he will live his gimmick as the tribal chief the moment he walks into a WWE ring or arena. So the moment he walks out, hell, he might even act like that with fans.
Yeah, if you follow him on Instagram, he does. I sent Vince a couple of them where he's like on a treadmill or something, and it's the same thing. It's like he got it. Between him and Heyman, he got it. It's there. Yeah. So when Thanos comes out, right, and he's talking to Iron Man, it's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be. Because at the end of the day, that's what Roman is at this point.
True.
Yeah. He is the Thanos of WWE. That is no lie. You know what I'm saying?
But then if he's not Iron Man, then Cena's not Iron Man. Cena's Captain America.
No.
Let's be real.
Cena's Ant-Man.
I can respect Captain America way more.
I'll give
Cena
remember
the first time that they met, Thanos
I'm just thinking about all Mr. Military guy type of style, good guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
That's what I see. I don't see him as a freaking Tony Stark's having all these gadgets and shit like that. I see him as Mr. America, pretty much. You know, because he's always there, always for the tags and everything like that, always saluting, always everything like that. John Cena, unfortunately, is Captain America of WWE. He is not the Iron Man.
I love Captain America.
I would say Ant-Man. I'll give him Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, shut the fuck up.
Not even Hank Pym Ant-Man.
Sami Zayn is Ant-Man.
That's the closest.
Sami Zayn is Ant-Man.
Sami Zayn is more Captain American than John Cena. John Cena cannot pick up those hammers. I'm sorry. John Cena cannot pick up Moliere. There's a conspiracy against Sami Zayn. All right? There's a conspiracy against Sami Zayn.
That's why he went to the woods and grew that beard to make sure everybody understood
it. Got off the grid.
Yeah, sorry, but don't win it. Put him over, you know what I'm saying, and go away. Just go away.
And then
go away.
And then have a build up with The Rock and Roman Reigns for WrestleMania.
You gonna get The Rock fired? You gonna get The Rock fired?
Nah, you can't fire The Rock.
You can't fire The Rock.
You can fire The Rock. No, Vince is not stupid. He would never do that.
There's some people that are untouchable.
And The Rock owns the name, so you can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
When the shirt sells, The Rock gets paid. Huh? Yeah, The Rock and Stone Cold are two of the few individuals that own the name. So whenever they sell a shirt, it goes right to them. They're one of the few because they both came up with their own character.
Yeah. And John Cena, that's his real name, so he can use it wherever he went.
Oh, and you love it.
What? You get.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You have a lot of information about John Cena that I don't. So I'm like, hey. I didn't know that was his real name. I thought it was some other shit.
He knows everything.
I thought it was like John. I thought it was like John Paul, something really, really white.
No.
I don't know that was his name.
No.
I didn't know it. Swear to God, I thought it was.
The Art of War.
Cena. What the fuck is a Cena?
The Art of War. Know thy enemy.
No, John Cena. So that way you know his full name, sir. His full name is John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. God damn, this nigga got more names than most Latinos out
he's
here.
He's stealing everybody's fucking name.
That nigga's a John, un Felix, Anthony.
Yeah, my man.
Jr.
My man's John Antonio Sabato Jr. Sr.
Yo. What's his pop's name? I want to know what's his pop's name. I want to know if he got like 5 more names with that. And then senior. That's wild. Why would you name your what? What is this? That's a hot mess.
That must be a Boston thing. That has to be a Boston thing.
Probably.
That should be. Fuck that place. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah,
anybody from Boston listening, I mean it. But
I back him. I back him on that.
I guess that's good.
Yo, from the bottom of the pit of my stomach of hate, fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about.
And I back him on that.
That's mostly because of the Cena thing, though. But whatever.
So
I've been there. They're racist.
I mean,
you're no longer a fan of Sasha Banks.
No, everybody gets their one fault.
Are we doing double or nothing?
Everybody gets their one fault.
Are we doing double or nothing now?
Yeah, we could do.
Nothing.
Yeah, does show have any questions?
Oh, I do about double or nothing.
About anything.
About anything discussed prior.
Word.
Prior? No.
Fix your mic.
No.
I did fix it. Can you hear me better?
No. Are you using your microphone for Skype? The actual microphone? Or are you using the webcam microphone?
I'm using my regular microphone. My computer mic.
Yo, you sound like a baby that's choking.
I'm choking.
Yeah.
You choke.
You sound like you're in water and you're trying not to drown, but you're still doing the pocket. Like you're mad professional drowning.
I said, I'm trying not to die, but I'm going to do my job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Now he's laughing like an Asian girl. He's also...
Oh, man.
You're hiding your tears. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. I'm going to get canceled on all kinds of levels today.
The fucking
Here we
show.
go. I'm ready for it.
Oh, my God. What about now?
There you go. Now you sound better. Wait, why can I hear myself?
Oh, man.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, you echo, sir.
Same here.
Okay.
I stopped.
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
Show finally got his shit working.
Not me.
I got it. Better.
Whatever show did that to me.
Anything about you? Oh, look, you sound fine now.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
because show fucked it up for everybody.
I fixed it. What are you talking about? Everything
Whatever
is
you
good.
did made me echo on your shit.
How am I echoing on you? What are you talking about?
I don't know what echoing is, but you need to stop that shit.
But I'm thinking that disrespect.
For real. We're gonna have to handle this shit amicably. Shit.
These are too many big words, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Oh man!
Oh, I love that scene. You never see him again. He just hopefully y'all gonna get it.
Yo, my favorite part of that was you got yourself a nigga now. You got yourself a nigga now.
That nigga here now.
Yo.
Nigga here.
Oh,
he just stopped. He said, both getting it.
Y'all
He goes,
both got fucked
Steve
up.
Girl, like, yo, what did I do? I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just got here.
You rep the same smart tech.
Your man?
Oh man! But back to what I didn't have no questions about what I was saying before. But I am gonna have a question about the new topic. So let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, good.
New topic. AEW Double or Nothing. Lace said.
Yes. First match. I thought it was good opener. Kind of get the crowd into it.
That was Serena Deeb and Rio, correct?
Absolutely correct, yeah. Solid match between two great performers. No, I was not upset about that opening at all. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm with that. I'm saying I like the match, like the finish, nothing screwy, nothing fucking WWE-ish or nothing like that, or, you know.
No, it's a clean match. You know, it's what was needed and for their women's division, to be quite honest with you, for them to go ahead and open it. It's, you know, phenomenal. The crossbody that Rio went ahead and did, the tiger suplex, you know, it's just, it was a lot of great things that they did. And then for Serena D to go ahead and win via submission.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
By the way, the live crowd, I forget how much that matters. I completely missed that. That was awesome. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wish I was there, honestly, you know. Then I realized how much COVID you could have caught there, and I'm like, I'm good.
Word.
But that was great. It was great to see the...
Especially in Florida.
Hell yeah. Yes. I mean...
Especially in Florida.
At this point, it's the capital of it. You know.
Yo, but the way that submission worked, like the way she ended it with that submission was dope. Cause she was like putting her in the move and then smashing her leg on the ground and then putting her back in the move. It was like, yo, this looked like this was real. Like this was some real shit, and Rio had no choice but to tap out.
They planned that out. They planned that out very well, by the way. That was very amazing. Good chemistry, by the way, too, during the whole thing. And none of it seemed awkward. Like there was never a Becky Lynch moment, as Vince would say.
Yes, I would say.
There was never one of those weird moments. It was like it was a great flow to it.
They have good chemistry together. That's why. Yep. You know, it's not to say it's rare, but sometimes it can be rare, especially for the women's division, because the women's division overall, whether it's AEW or even WWE, when it comes to chemistry in the ring, not every wrestler can actually be on the same level as the person they are actually having this competition with in the ring. You know, this what they're trying to do is put on a show. Sometimes what ends up happening is that the women get too much in their heads and try to do a move, and then they end up botching it because they're trying to make something spectacular instead of just going with the flow. That's the best thing about Rio and Serena. They went with it. They understood each other's bodies, chemistry. They read each other's body language. They knew what each person brought. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they didn't study each other's moves to understand one another, you know? So I think that single leg crab, especially when, like you said, when she hit those multiple moves onto that knee to sell it more. Because let's be real, who the fuck taps out of a single leg crab? You don't really see that many people tap out, but the way it was executed, it's believable.
Everything that led up to it, you're like, yo, listen, I tap to it.
No, yeah.
I get it.
The stream has a question for Gigi. If you had the opportunity to wrestle, would you do it? Would any of us be your tag team partner? And who would your character be?
Oh man. Yes, I would. I mean, I can't say I haven't taken a bump. I've taken a bump. Shit fucking sucks. Okay? It hurts. It hurts. The whole body hurts. I ain't built for that. All right, my skinny ass ain't built for that shit. All right, I'm slim thick now. Before I was just skinny. All right, I had no ass to fall on. All I had was back. All right,
damn.
I gotta give myself a little credit. I had a little something, but still, it still fucking hurts. I would as my tag team partner.
FBI agent Show.
This nigga here.
Bruh.
Close this nigga's window.
Yeah, for real. I'm about to mute you.
I'm sorry, you guys, but no, I have other tag team partners that I have to go with. So sorry.
I feel you.
I gotta go with my boy, who is now known as Purple's Best Wishes guy on Instagram, but his wrestler name is JR Scar. You know, like I gotta go with my boy Bosch right there, because him and we bonded and clicked together for our love of Shawn Michaels, and we can never look back. I always said I was be a manager if you will ever be it, and I'm there for it. And my wrestler name would be I'm gonna keep Gigi for sure, but a Gigi Camaro.
Okay, that's a good wrestling name right there. I dig it.
That's a wrestler's name, and
if it's not Gigi Camaro, it would just be Camaro.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
It's a nice car. I'm with that. That's a good one.
A classic, but yet strong motherfucking car.
Word.
Correct. With that.
You got some approval from the chat here. Okay. I dig it.
Guessing your favorite car is the Ford Focus.
Word. It's the Saturn Ion.
I have to go with an Element.
Oh,
that ugly ass fucking car. The Element. That shit. Fucking Rubik's Cube of a car. I hate that fucking shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's terrible. Anyway, sorry. I hate that car.
Word. All right. So now back to Double or Nothing. Camaro wouldn't have tapped out from that one-legged crab, what she said. So
it was good. It was a great match. Good shit. Great start to what it would be a phenomenal pay-per-view. But the following match would be Brian Cage versus Adam Hangman Page. Oh, yeah, Brian Cage versus Adam
versus Cage.
Oh, Page versus Cage.
Somebody didn't think that through. I was like, I'm not saying all that shit.
I'm like kind of reading.
Versus Brian. Brian versus Hangman.
Word.
We got to discuss about Cage's outfit. My man came out looking like a half Terminator, half RoboCop.
You know what he looked like? He looked like.
I understand he shot a machine.
He looked like a bootleg He-Man doll.
Yo, like, those thumb wrestlers.
The they men or some shit like that. Like you know the ones that come in those. Like it's the same thing, but each one of them has a different outfit. I was like, why do you look like one of those? Once I saw him, I was like, no.
Yo, you know,
stop this.
Yo,
stop doing that.
It really I understand the method to the madness. You're the machine, Brian Cage. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to dress like one.
But,
I'm pretty sure they could have got a better outfit.
You know what's sad? He looked like a bootleg warlord.
Yeah.
Look that up, in the 90s, warlord.
My man, they had the record for the quickest elimination until Gino Morella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
other than that, the suicide, I enjoyed the match.
Yeah.
To say, you rarely get the come down in like you always get the come down matches, but you never get that was actually good as well. It's like so the crowd had not, they hadn't seen anything in forever, so they're like they were pretty consistent. They were also like another good match. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they told some story in it, with Cage and that weird crew that we spoke about with Taz that I don't understand either. I don't get that. I don't understand it. But as a match, it highlighted both guys amazingly because nobody really looked that weak.
True.
None of them really looked that weak,
True.
And that's hard to do when you got a guy that big and a guy that regular guy size like Page.
Yeah.
They both had a good amount of offense. Nobody really dominated it, and the way it ended made sense. You know what I mean?
Yo, so I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was introduced to Hangman Page through AEW. I didn't know much about him until AEW. Yeah. I wasn't sold on him. But that match made me go, all right, I see it.
The guy can do it, man.
Yeah, I see it.
And he has a good non-verbal character going on for him.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like the Undertaker, not the Undertaker, somebody else said they can give you a lot without, they're kind of like Kane, they can give you a lot without saying anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying his mic skills is trash, but I'm saying he's more of a physical conversationalist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't need to talk.
Yeah, exactly. Like, his mannerisms between the beer and the drinking and all that kind of stuff that he's doing, it kind of tells you more about him.
Cowboy shit.
Than anybody else. Huh?
Yeah, cowboy shit.
Yeah.
The cowboy shit.
I love his move. It's kind of was one of the moves that you're like, you got to kind of change that up. But when he executed, it looks dope. The buckshot, like it's a dope move. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna do that shit with 40, but it's a good move for now.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, because the beef I had with him was almost like you're trying to and this is for most wrestlers the same one with like Becky Lynch and Naomi and all. This is the same beef I had with. It's not personal.
Leave fucking Becky Lynch alone, coño.
No, I'm not done with her.
Leave her alone. You keep bringing her name in your mouth, we gonna have problems.
No,
all right.
Yo,
she's
gonna take.
End up like her face right there. You see that? Her face?
She's gonna take it.
Iconic.
I gotta let you know.
Shut the fuck up about Becky.
So,
let you know, I saw that coming a mile away. See, when I said Becky, I was really relaxed. You gotta pick your spots.
No, but here's the thing though. This
Put
is
y'all
my
niggas on my list.
So this is my beef with those type of people that I have problems with. It's nothing personal with them. It's the fact that you're trying to make me seem. You're trying to sell me that they're good because you're forcing them to win.
I see what you're saying. Like when they was forcing Roman down our throats.
Yeah, it's like Hangman Page. They were forcing him to win matches where you could tell it was like, all right, this guy. It was like he had to win this match. You forced him to win it, and now you're telling me that he's good instead of showing me that he's good and then letting him win the match. That's my beef with most of these people. You You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't shown that these guys are good enough to win. You just like force it. It's like Cena. He wins every fucking match. Yeah. Oh, it's always gonna come back. It's always gonna come back. I'm always gonna. They're always. And I don't give a shit.
My fault, Lee. I thought you was doing the velvet thing where she was stirring up shit right there. I thought you was doing that.
I was actually doing the Ezekiel, the Cowboys. I was, but yeah, no. I understand where this is coming from in a sense. Like, yo, don't tell me he's good. I want to see that he's good.
Right. Show us.
I get it.
What I enjoy though, as well as you brought in Taz's faction, right? Because Brian Cage is part of this whole Taz faction and everything like that. But the simplicity where he was like, nah, I don't need y'all. Like, I got this. I didn't come here to be helped on every single match. I'm the man. I'm the machine. I'm Brian Cage. I'm going to handle my shit. Ricky Starks coming out. Hook came out. And he was like, y'all niggas need to back up.
Yeah.
The distraction and everything like that, which is a lot of matches always have, gave Page the upper advantage, you know? And it worked out in his favor towards the end, and it kind of completed the whole story.
Yeah.
Now the next question is, what's going to happen next to Brian Cage? Is he still going to be part of Team Taz? Is he still going to hold a title that means absolutely nothing, the FTW title? You know?
What's fucked up about that?
Somebody to fucking be like, you know what? I want to challenge you for that title. Like, I want somebody to make that shit legit.
In ECW, that was by far, besides the television title, because Van Dam had it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
That was my favorite title because he was literally talking about, yo, this title means this is about me and the way I roll. Fuck the world. That means everybody can get it. I don't care who you are. I don't care who your mother is. I don't care who you know. Let's do this. That was one of my favorite titles simply because he legitimately cut the promo. And Taz promos weren't great, but that was one of his best promos ever.
And he was doing his own thing. Yes. You know, he didn't always have Sabu with him. Sometimes he did have Sabu, but it wasn't all the time. It wasn't week after week after week after. No, Taz did his own shit.
Yeah.
And that was the first customized title that I've ever seen, by the way. The first customized title I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, something that's not part of the actual company. Absolutely.
So, he did defend it. He defended it. That's hysterical. It wasn't a world title. He defended his own title. And I like the $1 million title.
You ever defended the $1 million title?
And that title to make it legit. I want somebody to take that title off of Brian Cage and be like, you know what?
Samoa Joe to AEW.
Shit.
Word.
But put it on somebody, Samoa. Like Vince said, they have that similar vibe to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's another dream match. Samoa Joe versus Taz.
That makes sense.
Oh man, that's money.
Sense.
But
Brian Cage Taz does not make sense.
True. But the ending of that match made sense. The whole distraction, everything, it made sense for the story and made sense for what you could do next.
Absolutely correct.
There's a match that had some similar to that we'll get to that I didn't really like. It didn't make sense to me, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that also. I'm pretty sure I'm going to piss GG off again. But
it's okay.
It's what I do. But we'll
Oh man. I feel like I know what this was.
By the way,
next match,
this is why you're not in consideration for her tag team partner. I'm just throwing that out there for you.
Oh, I took it personal when she said, "Fuck yeah, I got other people."
Lord, fuck yeah, and brought her home.
Hey, listen, you know what I did, man? You know what I took it as, man? You know what's funny? You know what? Cool, you didn't pick me. I can find somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
I respect loyalty. She's loyal to her boy. 100% respect.
I dig it. Plus, everybody knows I'm gonna be Sasha Banks' partner anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna help her much. You just gonna stay.
What? Anyway,
does she need my help?
I'm gonna team with Flair. I'm gonna team with Flair and take the pin because Flair can't get pinned. I'm gonna team with Flair and take the pin. Yeah. Every pin we have, every time we lose, it's my fault.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
You're gonna be the new Reginald.
If I tag with anybody else, there's a chance we'll win and win big.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm gonna tag with somebody, I'm tagging with Kofi because I'm gonna take the win. I'm gonna get the pin. You know. Whatever. Go ahead.
Wait, what was the next match?
AEW Tag Team Championship.
Oh.
They versus Eddie
with one of his favorite, John Moxley.
Fatty Belly got going on. Yo, I'm sorry. That line from John Mike was Eddie Kingston. You look like a box of Newports from the bodega.
Yeah.
You look like a box of Newports. You look like a bodega.
Yo, between Eddie and Santino and Ortiz, they bring so much NYC Bronx flair to that place. And like I feel like the Ortiz and this dude get held back so much.
Oh yeah,
because they're an amazing tag team. I've seen them wrestle like just go right. But those dudes, especially Kingston, he got an awesome pop. It was amazing. They just bring this hood thing that you can completely relate to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody in Florida can, except for all the New Yorkers there, because there's so many. But you can easily relate to those guys. Like, yo, whenever they say anything, when Kingston talks, I'm like, yo, it's like a DMX quote or something. Like, even his theme song sounds like a DMX theme song. Like, DMX rapped it. And then, you know, these two dudes, you're like, why are you guys not together again? Why are you guys not a faction? Why is this not happening yet? It should happen.
Yeah.
So,
Yo,
that's why I feel at the end of the show, they should have went another way, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, but not to take away from the match, because I just wanted to say when Ortiz and Santana showed up and they from New York and they Puerto Rican and they did their thing and they wrestled as good as they did, I'm not gonna lie, I had a tear in my eye.
Yeah,
because I was like, finally, there's someone representing us.
Yeah,
absolutely correct.
The last person that represented us was Calito.
Yeah,
that's how long it's been. Because the last person that really represented like Puerto Ricans was Calito. You know, but he didn't represent New York like that. Not at all.
No.
He represented Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
he represents Puerto Rico.
Yes.
You have Puerto Ricans, New Yorkers doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie Kingston, I see. He's from Yonkers, so I can't really feel like he's from the hood.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
But I appreciate what he's trying to bring to the table and to the forefront.
It doesn't look fake. I can see it from him. Yeah.
He was one of those big pandemic stars. Like he really blew up during the pandemic. You know, like he really cutting the promos that he had, because he can go. But the promos that he had, I was like, I felt all of them, especially, you know, because he knows Moxley, Vince. He knows Moxley very well. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell when they did it, they were like, yo, we know each other very well.
Between Mox and King promos, you can tell. Man. You put the camera on them, you're like, just go. You're
zoned in. Everybody but Vince, but everybody else is zoned in. They're like, yo, I'm feeling where they're coming from. I can feel the tension because they do know each other. You know, they've been through shit together. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
That's always fun when you get promos like that. When you get that realism to it.
Prior to the match, they did have a video promo of them like just kind of talking what they're going to do. At some point in the promo, you kind of see that they cut the scene to get to the end of whatever. I want to see the extended version.
Yeah,
I want to see all of it. Yeah, they were sitting there with drinks, just on some like. It was like just shooting the shit real quick for a minute. Yeah. And I want to see the rest of that. Not Vince. The rest of us do, though.
Oh, no, yo, listen. My beef with Moxley is my man turned into Superman.
He didn't do it this match.
He
didn't do it this match.
He didn't. I'll give you that. But he's starting to wrestle like the unstoppable fucking force, meaning the immovable object and shit. It's like, my man, you're an average sized dude. I get it, but shit, bro. Like, did you take a shot of Cena? Did you steal that shit, and that's why Cena had to go do movies because he didn't have it no more? Like what's going on here?
Passing the torch.
He just described Space Jams, like they took the powers from the other guys.
Yo, I got the secret bottle right here.
Oh my God, he really has that shit.
Yeah, I got the secret bottle right here.
We got that secret juice.
Yeah. But that's
I'm
my
sorry,
only beef.
Let's get to the match. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We sidetracked hard again.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got the promo. The Young Bucks come out. Moxley and Kingston immediately attack them once the streamers come out, which was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Good ROH-ness right there. I like that. I like the ROH New Japan kind of feel to that. That should be. I like that more often. I would like to see that more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the personalities that the Young Bucks had brought to the ring. They were definitely trying to heal it up, as I would like to say, you know, because they were trying to just be as villainous as they can be by doing stupid shit, stupid dance moves. Hey, I'm better than you type of style, right? All of that.
Yeah.
All of that. But they actually delivered a lot of great moves. They fought throughout the whole entire arena type thing. You know, they gave us that feeling that, you know what, this is what a tag team division should be. Mind you, Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley is not really like they're not like a crazy tag team or whatever the case like may be. They just freshly new. It's not going to last long. We all know it's not going to last long.
They just got history, so they're like, these guys know each other. Put them together. Yeah. They know each other.
We don't got nothing else right now for them.
And they're the extreme opposite of the Young Bucks. You know what I mean? They're the complete opposite of those guys. So you're like, these two guys that are pretty much bigger than these other guys, you know, and they're not brothers or anything like that. So it makes sense.
It's a good.
Go ahead.
It's a good way to show Young Bucks dominance as bad guys, because you don't really have too many tag teams now that are credible to beat the Young Bucks. So you throw in there Jon Moxley and his boy Eddie Kingston, two legitimately tough guys, two guys that killed each other when they wrestled each other, and then now they're teaming up. They actually have history and shit. And now the Young Bucks wrestle them. They show that they're tough. They show they're not bullshitting as bad guys, and they beat them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's like, all right, we're the team to beat now. And you can't really do that with Private Party because they're doing that bullshit with Matt Hardy. Jungle Boy is now the number one contender for the AEW championship. Like, there's no Jurassic Express. You split up the Lucha Bros, because I don't know, did Phoenix get hurt or some shit like that? But you split up the Lucha Bros. Hurt. And Brian Pillman and his partner, the Hollywood Blondes, they're not ready to get a tag team title shot. Yeah. So at this point, who do you have? You know?
That's true. Mm-hmm. And then you also have Gallows and Anderson that basically came out to the ringside to help out the Young Bucks before Kazarian, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Came out to basically seek revenge basically on both of them before one of them. Frankie Kazarian was the one that ran to make the save, and Nick Jackson was the one that went ahead and sprayed Moxley in the face with the little spray can.
Yeah.
You know, which is great, because as a villain, you want to do things like that to, one, get you more heat, and two, sell the fact that you are a villain and you want to be the biggest villain, especially in the match. You want to win dirty because you're a villain. No villains win clean unless you're Roman Reigns, and y'all niggas is not Roman Reigns. What I don't like, and what I didn't like actually, was during the commentary, I'm not sure if it was JR or Tony, but one of them said something and it made me cringe. They used the term, he's a lunatic fringe. Why? Why?
Oh, that was Excalibur.
Was it Excalibur?
That was Excalibur. Yeah, it's funny because I remember I heard it and I was like, oh wait, what? Are you trying to get sued?
Word. Like, I was just like, why are we bringing the terminology of lunatic fringe and tying it to Jon Moxley? No, we're not doing that, because we all heard the podcast of him on Jericho, on Talk is Jericho, saying, what is a lunatic fringe? What, somebody that's just always crazy all the time? He didn't like it. Why are we referring to him as a lunatic fringe? Yeah, he's a little crazy, but don't use those same terms. Use something different.
You know, that shit crazy, you know, because you can curse apparently on AEW.
Yeah, you call people bitches and everything.
But I think the wrestlers that cut promos can curse. That I don't think commentators can be like, unless something happens right then and there, and it's just flips. It's more like, oh shit, oh fuck, I forgot I'm on the air. You know, like commentators will always say something like that, but the wrestlers who always cut promos be like, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Like,
yeah,
I'm coming for you, nigga.
The famous shit.
I'm fired. They fired me. I'm fired.
I liked the match, but I didn't like the fact that 99% of it, both the Young Bucks were in the ring. It looked like a 2-on-1 handicap match. It wasn't really a tag team match.
Where was this 5 count? Them niggas was in there for 15 seconds. That shit automatically disqualification. What happened?
Terrible inconsistency with the reffing, because there are other matches that were on some, you can't be in here. But the Young Bucks were in here the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how we're doing it? Oh, because they're executives. They can be in here all day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, can we talk about that lock that Moxley had? I think it was on, was it Nick that he had? He had it on him, and then no, Nick was the one that broke it up with the 450 splash when he held him on the lock.
It was Matt.
Oh yeah,
it was Matt. He was holding Matt. Nick was the one that did the 450 splash. How clean that
beautiful.
450 splash was.
That was beautiful.
The Bucks are great about the flippy shit. But you know what's funny about the Bucks? I realized the other day, it's kind of like Brock. They have better matches with people that are the complete opposite of them.
Absolutely.
You know, like Moxley, Kingston, FTR, you know, any team that's not like them, they have amazing matches with. They had great matches with the Lucha Bros. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But you know,
the teams that are not them, like they don't do the flippy shit, as they would say.
But
like Jungle Express. Let's just use that as an example.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Think about this though. Think about this, like you just mentioned. They don't have good matches where people do the flippy shit, but the Lucha Bros did a good match with them because the Lucha Bros. I'm saying the Lucha Bros are the only tag team that are as good as them on the flippy shit. When you're not on their level, they can't do that.
Let's be correct.
They're better.
Neither one of them is better than Phoenix.
No.
Phoenix is on another. Phoenix is like their Rey Mysterio. That man. Yeah. I cannot fathom. 90% of shit he does. I'm thinking to myself, I would have broken my neck, my spine, and every other fucking appendage you could ever imagine. Because he is just dirty. But my favorite guy, of course, is Pentagon. Because I can relate. I go, I just want to hurt people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with it. I want to break arms and limbs. You can do the flippy shit. I'll hurt people. And we'll work it out. And they're actually family. That helps, by the way. You know.
Yeah, but But if you could keep up with them, I think they put a good match, but there's not a lot of people that keep up with them.
Oh, absolutely not. No. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. And I think that's their thing with Pac. I like that crew. Does it make sense? No. But it makes better sense than the Taz crew.
True.
Way better sense.
I wish they would do more of that though.
That's because Pac has a history with them. That's why. Like he has a strong history with them. Team Taz doesn't have that huge background. Like, you know what? I worked with this guy for so many years. We're going to be doing this together for a minute. You know what? We're going to bring this new dude around. You're going to, you're going to be like with us. Team Taz is all about just trying to recruit the next person instead of developing the people that he has on his team. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Same thing goes for Lance Archer as well, because I don't know who the fuck Jake the Snake thinks he's holding back, but you know what? I digress. We're not going to touch that right now. We'll go back into it. I'm just saying.
I got one statement before we move on. Why isn't Penta fucking gone in a championship program? He is too good not to be in one.
And with the
Moxley could be in one.
No.
Christian Cage is going to be in one, right? And I love Christian. Out of Edge and him, I loved him more because fuck Edge. That's the story for another time. But I'm saying is there's no reason Pentagon does not win that title sometime soon. Because he has everything going for him. When he did this, everybody did it with him. The whole crowd. A bunch of Floridians that probably don't know Spanish, Cero miedo.
I even do it at home.
Zero fear. You got football players that do it. The dude from San Fran does it. He scores a touchdown. If he on the tight end, he does it. I'm like, he's cross-promotional, like into another sport. Mm-hmm. How are you not pushing this man? No, okay, I'm checking out.
Yeah. Like I mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah.
All signs are leading to Spanish. That's like I mentioned to you earlier.
Gonna happen.
Yeah.
But at the end of the match, Young Bucks comes out victorious by hitting Moxley with, was it 4?
Yeah,
4
it was 4.
BTE. Yeah. 4 BTE triggers.
Yeah. And so Moxley's written off to take care of his baby.
There you go.
Hopefully.
He gonna be baby daddy now.
Unfortunately, Cody is not being written off.
Oh no.
Cody. I love Cody.
You hear the beef that the crowd has with Cody? After that match, Twitter was already like
Triple H.
Yeah.
They booed the fuck out of him. They booed him. Because he didn't put another talent over. He legit became Triple H.
You could have, that kid, right? That kid has a look to him, by the way.
Oh, go.
And he's a legit boxer, like a Golden Gloves boxer. Like, the dude is legit. You're out punching a boxer?
Yeah.
Help me out here. That's like me.
A couple days on Friday, gave somebody on your team in your faction.
Was it Austin Gunn, right?
Yes. Where he legit looked like he was internally bleeding because he started spewing out blood. Mm-hmm. This is what we are led to believe because he kept giving him blows to the abdominal area. And
as if a boxer would hit anybody that's normal, a trained boxer, that's exactly what would happen. Mm-hmm. The dude is built to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's built to do.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Cody's American abs and his Homelander abs, because that's what his outfit looked like, the Homelander. I don't know if anybody told Cody. I don't know if anybody told Cody, but Homelander is a villain. A sadistic son of a bitch, by the way. And I'm like, yo, why are you? Huh?
Who loves some titty milk?
Oh yeah,
titty milk.
Yes, he does. Yeah, that is so fucking weird. If you ever read The Boys, y'all, by the way, if you get a chance, read The Boys comics. Money. No, but yeah, it was. When he came out, I was like, "It's not Homelander." And then I sent my boy Ron the picture, and he goes like, "Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
I see the Homelander part."
So I guess. So the problem with the match is, like they said, he's a Golden Glove boxer. They made the story behind it is that all he needs is one punch to knock Cody out, because he can knock anybody out with his punch. He has a body shot that buckles people over and leaves them dead for weeks. And he uppercuts Cody, and Cody kicks out of the punch. He hits Cody in the ribs. Cody kicks out of that punch. It's like, yo, if you told me Mike Tyson knocks everybody out, and then you fought Mike Tyson, and you took his best shot and laughed at him, I would have a problem with that. Especially when I know that this is supposed to be a story. Like, this is not real. This is supposed to be, you telling me a story and all this other shit, putting on a show for me. You wasted my whole time telling me that this fucking guy's a killer. If this guy's a fucking killer and he can hit you with one shot and you kicked out of all of his one shots that he hit you with, what am I going to care about now? When he comes back to TV, he's no longer a boxer that can knock you out with one shot.
Was he putting him over though? He's no longer a threat.
You can't put somebody over if you went ahead and pinned him. And that's where Cody fucked up. Because Cody should have been going ahead and putting the younger talent or the newer talent over. But instead, he Triple H them by, not to say no selling them because he sold it, but not giving them the win because it's Cody's company. And Cody came out as the American Dream, which was the saddest fucking thing ever. Okay?
Yeah. It's funny. The finish of that match should have been this. The refs had to stop the match because Cody has internal organs damage. Because this dude is going to work. He's laying him in. He's on some. And then the ref goes, yo, Cody, you have to understand this. I know you want to go like UFC fighters. I know you want to go, but you can't. then his wife comes out and all that other shit you do, right? You know, maybe not, but the point is, or Anderson comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's too
but the
pregnant
point
to be
is,
coming down the range.
you end it, but that kid absolutely, and then you write yourself off and go be a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let somebody else step up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go be a pops.
Yeah.
Do the Moxley. Be like, yo, I'm going to be a father for a little bit.
Right. Take the L.
Yeah.
Go out. Not take the L. Be out for quite some time. Do what you need to do. Come back as like a surprise entry for some shit or just a surprise whatever. Don't tell nobody you're coming back, and then come back and you'll get the biggest pop.
Yeah. So
yeah, and then what you do is you were never pinned. The ref called it. So you're saying the kid
so
goes
therefore
over.
You don't look so weak.
Absolutely.
Go looks strong as ever, as you promoted him to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The faction. The American Dream faction, whatever the Dream faction, whatever Cody's faction's name is. All right.
The Nightmare faction.
Family?
Yeah,
The
Nightmare family. Yeah.
I believe it's a Nightmare.
Yeah, they got the Nightmare Factory or some shit.
The fact that they have all these motherfuckers part of their faction, and then half of them are not even fucking fighting. Did you see half of them come out the ring? Like,
yeah.
Like, yo, first and foremost, you had a whole squad. You had Paul White doing the wait-in for these guys. All right, prior to any of that shit happening. And then Paul White's like, whoa, you got your whole entourage here? And then Cody comes out with 20 more motherfuckers. Like, I don't hear you saying nothing now, White. What's going on? You ain't, oh, Cody, damn. Well, you bought the whole Bourbon Street with you. Goddamn, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, so, Show, let me paint a picture for you, Show.
All right.
The best storytelling I ever heard was, I believe it was Paul Heyman on Stone Cold's podcast or something. And he was explaining how you build a move. And he was like, you take Mark Henry, right? And for a year, he has a bear hug. Now, a bear hug nowadays is rudimentary. It's a simple move. But you have the world's strongest man putting people in a bear hug. And he makes them tap out or pass out, right? For a whole year, no one breaks it. And every person he puts it in, he makes them tap out or pass out, right? So now you're making Mark Henry look strong, and his move, the bear hug, is unstoppable. Mm-hmm. And for that whole year, no one could get out of it. No one could do this. No one could do that. Then you have him fight someone, let's say like John Cena, because John Cena was the Hulk Hogan at that time. And at WrestleMania, Mark Henry puts John Cena in the bear hug. And John Cena comes and breaks the hold. And puts him in the Attitude Era, pins him. 1, 2, 3. That win right there is more significant than anything else that could have been told in that match, because you made the bear hug such a strong move and you told it over a certain amount of time. Now, when you put that logic against a go-go, you're telling us that he's a Golden Glove boxer that can knock you out with one shot, right? So the first match we see him in, every punch he hits you with, there's no knockout. If he would have hurt Cody, like Leigh said, and put him out, and then the next person he fights lays him out, and it keeps going. When Cody comes back to get his get back against a go-go, it's going to be a crazy match, because now Cody has to stay away from that punch. There's another story there. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if Cody won the first match, but he stayed away from that punch and never got punched and just out-wrestled him because the go-go's a rookie, it would have told a better story. But because he just literally, I'm going to eat your shit and beat you with a move that's not even my finisher. It's like, all right, yo, yeah, it's like, all right, there's nothing for, you cannot go anywhere with a go-go now. I'm not going to believe he can knock out, what's his dude name from the Inner Circle? Jake Hager. I'm not going to believe he can knock out Jake Hager. You know what I'm saying? He can't knock out Cody. I'm not gonna believe he knocks out Brian Cage or Hangman Page.
Just a side note. I can never take Jake Hager's promo seriously with that list that he has. It doesn't do it. Every time he starts saying something, I just start cracking up like, this, we gonna get you, bitch. I'm sorry. We're gonna kick some ass. We coming for you, Pinnacle. We gonna kick your ass. Like, Nigga, just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just throw punches, my man. Throw some punches. Just
yeah, and that's the beef.
Are we still covering a Go-Go versus Rhodes?
I think we got that one. I just want to say, but that's the beef that people have with Cody, where Triple H did that to like Booker T and all the other people that were trying to be a come up. He held them back. It's like Cody just killed any momentum. Yeah, he did it to Sting. Yeah,
Sting should have won that fucking WrestleMania match, not Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H doesn't want to put anybody over, but then he wants to push the new talent as much as he can.
Oh, you gotta remember, this is Triple H at his prime arrogance when Shawn Michaels wasn't around. Remember when The Undertaker said, "You're not as good as Shawn," because he never has been and he never will be.
But this
is him trying to be as good.
The same Triple H that fought Sting and still didn't put him over.
That's it. But I'm saying is he's trying to be Shawn, but not be Shawn. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been a thing about him. You can tell he's like, yo, he wants to be as good, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Showstopper.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember specifically when The Undertaker said that. You see his face, he goes,
WrestleMania.
Yo, when The Undertaker said that, he said, like, you can tell, I don't care what promo you're cutting and it was cool. It hurt. Shawn Michaels came back, had these amazing matches, and you still suck. In a sense.
Yeah.
Like your matches with The Undertaker are not as great. Your matches with Kurt Angle aren't that great because you were jealous because he was better than you. Cody, don't become that guy. You're close. Very fucking razor line close to being that guy. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Wind it back. Lose a lot more.
Especially knowing that a lot of your money is invested into the company, and we know what technically your role is.
Just like
sir. Hello.
You become what you beheld. Damn, son.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kitty.
So was a Casino Battle Royal next?
No, Casino Battle Royal was actually before Cody Rhodes.
We skipped it.
We totally skipped it because we got pissed off with a.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
I completely forgot about that match.
Yeah.
I enjoyed how the competitors came out.
Yes.
I was telling you this earlier.
You know, like hearts, diamonds, clubs, all that fun stuff. You know, I liked it. The Joker. Can we talk about Leo motherfucking Rush? Even though he rushed the fuck out of the ring when they threw his ass out, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Leo Rush.
Yeah.
EW. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
I mean, that was
in the New Japan tournament. So he was in the New Japan tournament, so you kind of see the relationship going into that. You know what I'm saying? But literally, I was legitimately. It was funny because I remember I was thinking in my head, who can they bring out that's not major, but you're still like, oh shit, there he is. Once I saw Lilo Rush, I was like, that's exactly what I thought. Oh shit, there he is. You know, it's not like Samoa Joe or somebody like that. You know, like somebody you're like, oh,
not yet.
Like, oh shit, Lilo Rush. That's dope. Yeah, you're like, he's in AEW. That is so dope.
I said the same thing.
I'm not going to care in a month, but hey, he's here.
I like how fast he is in the ring. For a small guy that he is, man, he can go one-on-one with Matt Sydal. He can go with Ray Phoenix as well.
He's going to have great matches with Jungle Boy. If they do it like that, if you do it right. Because he's a great heel. And I love them with Lashley, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love
my man, Bob Lashley.
He said, the man of the hour and the almighty. The man of the... You know who he reminded me of? He reminded me of Kevin Hart, just not that annoying.
Yeah.
He called it. He said Bobby Lashley is going to be champion. And then when he became champion with MVP, the first thing he did was post a video and did his Lashley chant. Lashley, Lashley, Lashley.
And Lashley under it was like, yo, thank you, brother, man. Nothing but love. So that's always a beautiful thing to see that.
It's been said that if they were to recreate the Hurt Business, if WWE can bring back anybody, he would prefer them to bring back Leo Rush to be part of the Hurt Business.
By the way, I showed Vince's picture, right? You see MVP talking to the Street Profits. Huh? Street Profits?
Yeah.
You Hurt Business? Villains? Yeah, I am all about that.
Oh yeah,
I'm with it. They're too clean right now. I'm just saying and now.
They just lost to the Usos, so they're like, yo, we got to change some shit up.
They want all the
and
smoke.
Possibly go to Raw.
They want all the smoke. They got the smoke, and we
want the smoke, so we join the guys that get the smoke. Yeah, he goes, yo, these guys get the smoke. We want the smoke. The New Hurt Business is here. And the first thing they do is destroy Shelton and Cedric Alexander because you're going to bury them anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well make them useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got him fired. We'll think about that. I'm going to take all of that back. I take it back.
They might be saved. Bianca is technically the women's champion, so I don't think she's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Street Pop is...
Have you seen... Do you remember Lana? Do you remember Lana and Rusev? Must I paint this picture? There we go. Okay, we're good.
But they weren't really doing anything with Rusev. Rusev was But
Rusev had Rusev Day.
He was the hottest thing. He was the hottest thing.
I need them to bring back...
I want the calendar.
I know his name is Aiden English in WWE, but that's not his name right now. But I would love to see him back with Miro and then Lana back in there, but without the whole pettiness feud. Like, he's my man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that nonsense.
I want him back with Aiden English, too. I love that guy.
Yeah.
All three of them together, the way, especially that my man did an entrance like how Alberto Del Rio had his entrance, okay? Ain't nobody else had that. And that was
By the way, that guy's dope because he likes whiskey, so I'm with him. The whiskey guy, so I'm like, I follow him. Wrestling with whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know?
But yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Battle Royal, as we were saying.
Yes. I did not like the fact that Pentagon got eliminated right after I said he should win it. I said to my brother, Pentagon should win this. Whoop, there he goes. Fuck, Jungle Boy's winning.
Sounds like maybe you should have just shut the fuck up.
I should have.
They heard
but
you.
I don't do this anymore. I just watch matches like, yo, in my head he might win. I never say it.
But I did say after he got eliminated, I was like, Jungle Boy's the only person I see winning this now. So maybe I should have said Jungle Boy first and then Pentagon.
Yo, realistically, it was Jungle Boy or Christian Cage. Realistically.
Yeah.
Those are literally the two options. Jungle Boy, yo, when he came out to his thing and you hear his music and everybody's doing it, I'm like, yeah.
Ooh.
I see.
He's over.
Over is not the word. Yeah, he's like.
But is he over or is his song over?
No, he's over. He's over. Because before that, I loved him. Before that,
absolutely. You just added the song that just made him more lovable now and stuff like this. By the way,
props to Tony Kane for paying for those songs. By the way, for Wild Thing, and that's the Tarzan song. Props to Tony Kane.
Yeah, I didn't get the Wild Thing either.
No, I don't. You know what's funny? It doesn't match him, but it is catchy.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I was expecting him to come out like Charlie Sheen in Major Leagues. I thought they were going to come out as pictures or some shit.
The glasses and everything.
Yeah, you know?
The skull right here.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? This song don't make no sense.
I just, if this is the case and scenario, Tony Khan needs to go ahead and get one of the DMX songs for Eddie Kingston to come out to. Or if it's not, and then something for Santana and Ortiz because...
Big pun.
Damn it. Goddamn word. Pana.
Yeah, get the big pun up in there.
Word. That would have been legit. But speaking about rappers and shit like that, can we just take a moment and appreciate the effort, just the effort that Matt Caster tried when he first came into the ring to start the battle royale, talking about, Ed Christian, you look like you lost your edge.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that was he should have stopped after that one.
Yeah, because he was trying to continue with, hey, Dustin, look at me. And then when he hit his line, it wasn't as hard, but it was like, you know, it didn't hit. If anything, he should have saved Christian for last, because that one hit the most.
Word.
Everything else.
He should have told Dustin that his dreams of gold have turned to dust. Mm-hmm. You know? Something.
Bars. Look at this nigga with bars.
Yeah, shit. Yo, you gotta go in on him. If you're gonna go in on him, go in on him. That's just the facts. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was
kind
cute.
of writes itself.
Your face needs to be the whole thing needs to be painted. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like a 90-year-old man. You're gonna call him ugly? All right, I get it.
Should have definitely stopped at that edge part.
Yeah,
I agree with that on that.
Yeah, no,
you lost your edge. I'd have been like, yeah, and just there we go.
Drop the mic
and then
walk in.
The crowd loved it, went ahead and took a dig at it. And the crowd loves absolutely everything that was going on. But when you go ahead and make a dig out of another company, and we all know this other company, the fact that you make that dig to it is just, oh shit, you breaking that wall that you're not supposed to be breaking. Yo, but chill, you know. But let's see what happens. But yeah, Jungle Boy ends up winning. I love that whole Jungle Boy when Christian basically threw him towards the ring pole, that he just grabbed it, did his Jungle Boy thing, and swung like fucking Tarzan.
Oh yeah, on that ring post, that was dope.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was really great. I thought he was gonna do the same move that he did. I forgot what wrestler he decided to eliminate, where he just basically kicked underneath his feet, so the guy just fell off their ring apron and whatnot. I know he eliminated somebody like that.
Wasn't that Leo? Wasn't that the private party when they were doing that whoopsie daisy shit?
Might have been, because Leo Rush got eliminated by Matt.
Yeah, he got eliminated quick.
He rushed in and rushed out.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, he must have had to take a shit or something.
They said, you get 5 minutes of fame. Sir, your 5 minutes are up. You gotta go.
Word.
Going. We gotta keep going. Cody's next. Cody's next. We gotta go.
We need more time for Cody not to sell.
Yes.
Let's get over.
I was surprised Cody didn't get his own special entrance like he usually did.
Word.
That's true.
You know?
But I think they spent all the money on the outfit. They spent all the money on the outfit. It went on the Homelander outfit. So that, it's like Ocean's 11. I blew it on the suit.
Yeah.
I blew it all on the suit.
Yeah. That's probably why he can take the guy's punches. He's Superman now and shit.
Yeah, no, it was a suit. It was a suit. The red, white, and blue made him.
Oh yeah.
American strong. America.
I didn't get the whole American Dream shit for that storyline because, I get it, the guy's from England, but wouldn't that have been better if there was an actual, anti-America dude that's been running the game for years? Like, if he fought Sergeant Slaughter back in the day, when Sergeant Slaughter was with Saudi Arabia and Iraq and all that, then I get it. But my man's literally just fighting an England boxer. Like, all right, you don't need to represent America that hard.
I'd have been like, yo, listen, for years we've been allies. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Those are afraid.
Years we've been allies. Still allies to this day. No. No, don't force that. Yeah, whatever, man.
You're the American dream. Where are your motherfucking polka dots, nigga?
By the way, he's the American nightmare. I don't know what the fuck this dream thing came from. Yeah. I was like, wait, why are you pushing? You legitimately said you're the American nightmare, and that shit on your neck says it too. That tramp stamp you have on your neck says it too. By the way, I've never seen a tramp stamp move from the back of the to the neck.
That's why I was laughing.
That's where Brady busts her nut
Told me
on.
he lost a bet.
Hey,
I don't know, man, but that must have been one hell of a bet.
Yeah. Jungle Boy wins. I was a fan of that. I like Jungle Boy. You know, like the scrappy little guy. You're a fan. Christian shows him love. Go do it. Do your thing. He's gonna lose to Kenny Omega, but fun all around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's fucking hot in this room. Oh shit! What happened? What did I do?
nothing has moved.
Oh, there you go.
I have no idea what I just did. I really don't.
I'm gonna assume Nuff did something because he twitched real quick.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. Lace camera got huge on my stream, and I was like, "Fuck!" What happened? Like, I was like, you know what? Maybe Skype is fucking up. So I just went to you guys' individual cams, and I was like, "Hopefully this fixes itself," and it just fixed itself because I was gonna scream that show.
Again?
Yeah, you being too quiet.
Listen, man.
All right, LaFlocka, have a good one.
I'm just happy.
I'm learning.
I'm just happy my face hasn't frozen in stupid pose.
Yeah, for real.
I'm happy about that.
It almost did. It almost did when he was talking about Cody.
You see?
Oh, that's what it is. Cody's on his feet. Cody, watching this?
Probably.
Cody, look very, very closely to my screen.
No, let me make. There you go. Go ahead.
Right there, Cody. That's how I feel about your fucking match with Gogo. By the way, they need to change that cat's name.
Yeah.
Please change his name. I cannot respect a man named Gogo.
A Go-Go.
Oh, Go-Go. Oh, Go-Go.
Coco.
You're not making
Go-Go.
it better.
Yeah.
With a Go-Go.
With an A in
Gotta
front
change
of it.
that dude to your. If he's a boxer, give him a boxer's name.
Yeah.
I'm an A go-go, not a go-go.
Because I gotta fight a Go-Go. What you gonna who?
That nigga looks like David Otunga.
Oh,
Yo, without the body.
that is so disrespectful.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not.
You're correct.
You're not.
But I remember when Punk said, I like something about you. You're married to Jennifer Hudson, right? That's the only thing it says here. Like you're only married to her. That's all I know about you. I know nothing else about you. I was like, damn, son, that cut deep. Once again, Otunga was like, really? I don't care how cool you are with promos, but that shit has to hurt.
Yeah.
Like the only reason people know you is that you're married to this famous singer that won an Oscar, and you're a burger in this ring. But I digress. What's the next match? I'm sorry.
Yo, but not for nothing. I always rebut shit like that. Like if I was him, I'd have been like, yeah, but you're gonna be known for the guy that Jennifer Hudson's husband knocked the fuck out.
Yikes.
Like if somebody called me a bitch, you're like, just remember this bitch can knock you the fuck out.
Or
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I rebutted shit. So maybe you can't say that in the WWE, but I'm just saying he could have been tough there, but he is Jennifer Hudson's husband.
That's right. That's how they know you.
I felt like moment of silence for Jennifer Hudson's husband.
And Espíritu Santo. Amen.
That was about as close to a Billy Gunn Rock promo as you can get.
Yo.
But my name is Billy. It doesn't matter. I'm like, oh, he just ended his career on Heat. Holy shit, he ended a career on Heat. How do you end a career on Heat?
Damn,
I'm sorry.
You're right. That was fucked up.
That was Heat. The Rock went out for the first time and the only time ever on Heat, Sunday Night Heat, and ended a man's career with a promo. In the most ridiculous shit I've seen in a long time, by the way.
You're trying to think about logic in the wrestling business, and that's not happening. I thought we already discussed that earlier in our group chat. Okay, there's no logic when it comes to wrestling.
I'm not thinking about logic.
Supposed to make sense.
I'm not thinking about logic. I'm thinking about the level of disrespect that it was on Sunday Night Heat that he did.
For real.
The level of disrespect to end a person's career on Sunday Night Heat. And the only time you ever showed up there, that's the only thing you did, was end the man's career in a promo.
Oops.
The Rock came out that night and chose absolute violence. That's what he did. He came out like, yo, listen, I'm going to end this guy's career because I can do it. Done.
And that was the birth of ruthless aggression.
Over.
All right, I'm going to step out for one moment. However, I will set you guys up with the next match, and I'm definitely going to come back. The TNT champion, Miro, versus Lance Archer.
Absolutely the way it should have gone. Miro wins.
Agreed.
Miro's a monster. You know, the way he destroyed Allen, just keep him winning and destroying things. He has to keep winning and destroying people. Yeah, absolutely. I don't disagree with it at all.
I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and my brother also said is like, yo, Lance Archer can't win a fucking match for a title to save his life.
Nope.
Unless he's in New Japan.
Yeah, but it's like
it's a tag team match.
True. It was like every time he has a fucking chance to get a title, my man can't win for shit.
Not a singles, no. Not true.
And you know, we'd be mistaken if we didn't mention how Miro launched that snake down the fucking ramp.
Jesus, man.
Yo,
Jesus.
Jake the Snake Roberts came with his snake in his bag. Miro picked up the snake with the bag and launched that shit down the ramp. You could tell it was a fake. It was a fake snake because it didn't move.
Yeah.
But I mean, yo,
it was my favorite part of the whole entire match, and I lived for it.
My man.
Abuse, animal abuse.
I was like, yo, Peter's gonna call Tony Kane, and it's over for Kane. Peter's gonna be all over that.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one said some shit about that, like on social media and all.
I was like, oh, hashtag
cancel Miro.
Just remind me,
pieces of shit.
Yeah, understand how much I felt all of that. I said, you know what? Miro throwing that fucking snake across the hall. I understand that. Because that's how I felt when I had to throw my ex's cat out the motherfucking crib. Just put that nigga in the bag and
Damn, poor cat.
Poor cat. No, not poor cat. Fuck cats. Throw that shit off bridges if you want. I'll do the Anchorman. Get that shit off like this. How I roll. That's how I roll.
Right?
Listen, I'm allergic to them, and they're fucking demons. I don't know why people have them.
Hey, I got one.
How many videos do you see of cats just dropping shit off tables?
Oh yeah. Oh no. My cats get the fucking Tate Quieto stick on them. They know not to fuck with me. If I tell them something, they listen. But I got my cats because they're fucking hunters. They ain't no mice in my motherfucker. That's their job. You kill anything that moves in here that ain't me, the dog, or my pops and brother. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like not for nothing, my ex's cat, like he would never try to like do leave the cat, don't do that, he's gonna scratch you. Now that little motherfucker piss in the corner, come here, I'm gonna treat you like a dog. Put your face in there, you stupid fucking cat. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't be pissing in here.
By the way,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
To let you guys know, Peter's definitely gonna talk to us about something.
Yeah.
AEW ain't getting it, but we'll probably get it.
They're gonna talk to us about the bread.
Toe tag.
You guys hate cats? I'm like, I'm sorry. Play that podcast back and realize what the fuck I said about cats. Fuck them. Right, pay attention to what I'm telling you. Play it back slowly and hear, fuck them. Like that.
Yo, I gave you the floor with that one.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was great.
Yo.
That had me.
All right, next match. I'm sorry.
That was great.
But the match went exactly I felt it should have gone. 100%.
Yeah.
Keep Miro looking like an absolute beast of an animal. You know what I'm saying? Keep him that monster champion, and have somebody. I guess the next program have somebody not his equal size or bigger. Have somebody probably medium size, like kind of like Paige's thing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Paige's build. Who would
be the next person in line to face Miro or to build a feud? Because
how about Adam Page?
Will we do Adam Page?
We could do Adam Page, but the problem with Page is his ultimate end for his program will be beating Kenny Omega. Because remember the program is the tag team champs. His ultimate thing, I could see him having a program with the Good Brothers, like showing up at TNA. Like they jump him, unexplained. But the point is, it's kind of like getting rid of the next guy. They've always done that before. Like, he could possibly challenge Kenny, and he could probably beat him. So let's get rid of him ahead of time. And then he goes to TNA and he tags with somebody randomly that has a beef with him. They're like Moose. Page and Moose. Face the Good Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I can see Moose.
Yeah, you can see it because Moose already has a program with them anyway right now.
Yeah,
because he's gonna face Kenny at their next pay-per-view, which I don't know the fucking name of because I don't know any TNA things, but I know he's gonna face him. But he can still be like, yo, Moose goes, yo, I'm not going away. Page comes over, they battle. You know what I'm saying? They will lose one, they win another one, and ultimately it shows off to Page beating Kenny. It has to be the ultimate program for Page. The ultimate program is to beat Kenny. He might not take on all the other belts on some Ultimo Dragon shit, but he's going to take the AEW belt from him. And then Kenny loses all the other belts slowly, like degresses.
And then Kenny Omega takes a vacation.
Or what you could do, now here's just a shot in the dark. You get Hangman Page, Moose, and Andrade in a 4-way match against Kenny Omega. The first fall is for the AAA title. The second fall is for the Impact title. The third fall is for the
kind of like Benoit versus Angle versus Jericho.
Yep.
Genius. I like that.
There you go.
That is good.
That
is good. That is very good. Once you said it, I was like, I remember that match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Angle wound up losing both titles.
Yep. And that's the quickest way to get all the titles off him.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah. I mean, he's going to lose 3 titles because I think he has like 4 at this point.
Well, he has an Impact and TNA championship. I don't know what the fuck the purpose of that is.
Yeah, there's 2 titles for one promotion, but that's
what is
Moose,
it? Yeah. What is that? I'm very confused. I don't watch it.
Moose kept that title that Bobby Lashley had, and then they made another title because Moose didn't defend it. I don't know that fucking story.
They didn't make another title because they changed the name? Because originally it was TNA, Total Nonstop Action, and then we moved the TNA, which was stupid, to the name of Impact.
Yeah.
You're not making an impact if you're not putting out the products that people want to see.
I see what you did there. Clever.
That's a clever Klaus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and it has fallen. TNA has fallen because, man, such hype behind it with the octagon ring itself, not the cage, but the ring was just super unique. It was a lot
friendly, very
friendly. It was great when they first started, and then people got into their heads. You know
what happened?
They went overseas and started recording and started losing money.
Bishop and Hogan showed up, and Bishop and Hogan WCW the shit out of that promotion.
I think Dixie Carter also fucked that up too.
They literally took it and fucked his brains out.
And that was the start of it. But what continued as for their fall is that they decided to go overseas and do tapings overseas, and they lost a shit ton of money doing that. Like a shit ton of money, up to the point where now they're not able to pay their performers. They're not able to pay their talent. They're not able to pay their people. So if you're not willing to go ahead and pay me for the work that I'm doing, why the fuck am I working for you in the first place?
You're getting that ECW vibe. Texas bouncing.
We went from total nonstop action, something that was new, refreshing, pretty much, you know what? This shit is fucking good. And it was good for a couple years.
Yeah.
It was.
Main event Mafia, Aces and Eights.
Oh, we got something new to watch besides
Beatdown Club. I used to love the Beatdown Club.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was dope.
I never get that shirt, though. I ordered it twice and never got it. I ordered it twice and it never came to me. I got my money back, but I'm like, yo,
McMahon again.
Why can't I get that shirt? But as you were saying, I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah.
Hogan, McMahon, you hear me? Hogan and Bischoff.
By the way, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not. McMahon is fucking up too. Go ahead. Don't feel like you're wrong. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong.
He said, McMahon. He done said it right before I did. No, but they got in there. They got their little greasy hand. It was like, and we all saw it. Anybody who was an old school WCW head sees Hogan and Bischoff together. We're like, nah, this is not cool. This is all we're missing for the complete trio fuck up is to have Vince Russo walk out through them curtains right now.
Or Kevin Nash.
You know?
But when they did run, they had the Aces and Eights, which I thought was dope. The problem with the storyline they had with there was Hogan's daughter was in there with Bully Ray. And that was the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen.
The Sons of Anarchy. I mean, Aces and Eights storyline. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was beautiful. It was good.
It was Bully Ray that was leading them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He did good. Bully Ray and a terrible hairline did an amazing job.
He did
to sell it.
Yeah.
And after that shit, where they started doing the NWO and recruiting everybody and their mother,
that was the problem.
That was the problem.
There was too many ex-WWE guys there at the time, and not enough.
When I saw
guys.
Mike Knox, I was like, he's alive.
Yeah.
After Shawn Michaels did who was that? Who did I just eliminate?
Yeah.
It's Mike Knox. Was he in the match? Was he part of us? No, he was on the other team.
Was that a fan?
Mike Knox. You see CM Punk like, no, he was in the match. He was with it.
You did good.
Once again,
you did good.
I love those little burials in the match.
Oh yeah.
He was like, who the hell was that? That's how you know he was gonna get fired after that. Who was that? Was he part of us? Oh, he was on the other team. I got it, no problem. Good. It took a super kick and it was over. I'm sorry, beautiful moments. But when I saw him, I was like, Mike Knox.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting paychecks. I like that. I like that.
And then you hear Mr. Kennedy bitch about John Cena and Randy Orton and how they got him fired, and then he goes to TNA and does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except cut good enough promos to keep us entertained for his promos, but absolutely nothing when it comes to his ring work.
That's one thing. That's one thing I would never be able to respect from somebody. If you get cut from another organization, you talk so much shit about them, like you're the greatest thing on earth, and then you go to another organization and you do jack shit about it. Like you don't show that you're a good wrestler. Like you don't step up your game and other shit. You're just like, nah, you kind of look like the mediocre motherfucker that they cut. Mm-hmm. You know, someone's not blind, and I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Who you are?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But
we digress.
Back
to Double or Nothing. You're doing it again. Doing it again.
Come on, show. You're supposed to keep us in check, show.
No,
stop fucking up the cams.
But it's nice when you guys go into rants, because I'm just sitting here and mentally recording stuff that I'm gonna go search.
Now, the next match, which I feel that this bald head motherfucker right here is gonna tell me that that's you. That's your motherfucking hand. That's you. That's definitely you.
That's me. That's me.
I feel like this is the match.
I haven't cut my hair.
Which bald motherfucker?
She's gonna have a problem with this. And the match I'm talking about is Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. If you tell me you had a problem with that match, I'm gonna come find you, and I'm a typical Puerto Rican. I'm gonna stab you, and then I'm gonna come back in this chair, and we're gonna continue discussing this.
Well, I live in the Bronx. You can come find me. I'm not that hard to find. Yes, that was the fucking match.
I just want to say two things. There's a whole lot of violence happening between three of you guys. There's a whole lot of violence happening here between you guys, right? I just want to throw it out there. If you come here, I will fucking destroy you. But I digress. I'm always ready. I come here always ready. But I don't want to start anything.
John Cena, this chair is unbreakable.
John Cena with the John Cena chair.
Fantastic. I'm gonna take that chair. I'm gonna turn it sideways and stick it straight up. Oh, I can't finish that line.
But you gotta shine that bitch up real nice.
I love The Rock. I can't copyright that.
You gotta shine that bitch up real nice.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. The Rock is about his money. He'll sue. But you know what I mean.
No, but that was the match. That was the match.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I sat back and watched that match, and I enjoyed it. But go ahead, YouTube.
Yeah. So what was your problem with the match?
Wait.
What's the problem with the match?
Hold up. Let me at least get a drink so I can enjoy this the right way.
Good. We'll let him go get his drink. Yo, I'm getting good at this producer shit, yo. Don't worry, Monday.
You know what the balls are now.
Yeah. You gotta watch this shit back, show, because I got everybody's personal camera, so everybody gets when they start talking, they're the only ones on screen, so they can hear all that shit.
Oh,
yeah.
So I need to stop talking.
No. I show you some when you do your little. Actually, I got you. Don't fuck around.
I'm just studying right now.
Man.
Right now, y'all talking about AEW. Y'all talking about so much stuff that I need to learn. One of these days, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna surprise you.
Let's do a halftime recap, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we discussed about WWE releases since we're waiting for this motherfucker. We discussed about WWE releases.
Yeah.
How we felt Braun Strowman should have never left, but that's, besides the point. And everybody else is just whatever. We discussed where they might be going, whether it's AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or even, what was the other one that we discussed? NWA.
NWA, yeah.
NWA. Then we just dived into all of that.
We talked about the Divas.
We talked about the Divas Evolution, and then we started talking about AEW Double or Nothing. And no, are you back?
You missed the ups and downs of being released by WWE.
Yes.
But we can do that after Double or Nothing because it's almost over.
Yeah, we can do that.
But now that I'm ready, as you were.
All right. So
I'm gonna have to put some pause too. Shit, give me a sec. God bless people. Jesus loves the little children. Yes. What's your problem with my match? What's your problem with the second women's match of the night for the AEW women's title?
All right. So I'm gonna take away the part that I don't think Britt Baker is that good of an in-ring worker. That's fine. She can always get better. What she said? She said goodbye?
She's gonna go get her knife. She's gonna go get her knife.
I'll leave the door unlocked for you. I don't think she's that good of an in-ring worker. Like, as good as Sheeta? I don't think so. But the problem I had with that match was the 72 times that somebody interfered to give Britt Baker a fucking chance to win the match by fucking cheating.
But she's a villain.
No, I get it.
This is what villains do.
I get it, but
we don't win clean.
You come in, and then she hits her with the title, nothing. Then she comes back in, and she hits her with something else, and then she comes back in, and she curb stomps her on this, and then she comes. It's like, yo, honey, just do it once. Do it once.
You can't do it once. You're a villain. You need to get in as many licks as you can while the ref is not looking. This is what villains do.
I feel, but this is to finish the match. This isn't during the match. This is the finish. It's literally back to back to back. It's like, yo, ref.
It works.
Like, yo, ref. Like, what's like
to do? What?
I just didn't like the way it finished. I think if they would have did it that one time, or if she would have actually got her clean with that mandible claw submission and made her tap, the lockjaw. If she would have did that to do it, I would have been like, all right, cool. Because it's like a passing of the torch moment. This felt like a cheap way of passing. It was like, we're gonna cover up any insecurities that people might have that she can't legitimately win this title. So we're gonna do it this bullshit way. It's like, come on. But that you should have just did a roll up.
You have to remind yourselves, Baker is. You may not see it this way. I see it this way because you know what is the significant other that she is with, that also they both train with each other in the ring. She's very much like Adam Cole in a way, but a female version of it in AEW. Okay?
She's not supposed to win. You said together, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that part because I was thinking about his rant and how awesome this is when one of you stab each other. Go ahead. Go on.
Exactly. Me too. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but if you do it, y'all better make it next Thursday. Injury or not.
Listen, if we do, we charge you a fee, man. All right.
Oh, I'm recording that shit. It's going.
Be on time.
You lucky that show hasn't been at work for a while, because I'd have cut a promo on your ass.
Oh man, the show right next to him, brother.
That's another thing. We need to do best promos,
superstars of the week. Yeah.
What makes a good promo, and actually cutting a promo, like doing it. You know what I mean? Like each one of us. I feel like Nuff is going to be probably the most charismatic one. You know, it's going to be a lot of passion from Vince. He's probably be on John Cena. You got to do it to a wrestler. You got to do it to a wrestler. You got to make sure it's pointing it. And I feel like Gigi's going to be very passionate as well. You know what I'm saying? But also very cerebral. I can see it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that we gotta. There's a couple of I've wrote down a shitload of ideas. Unlike Nuff, I don't have the thing with me because no. But I do have ideas, and I feel like between the four of us, between our different personalities, it would make an amazing sense that if we did the stuff we talk about so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's enough for.
No, but
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's Nuff's fault. She gotta. No, but
you said all four of us, and you mentioned me, and
it's your fault. Your fault.
I know.
It's your fault.
She left.
I am understanding. It's like Bad Boys, Mike. It's always your fault, Mike.
That's right.
Everything is your fault, Mike.
It's always your fault.
There we go.
You see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that. We was gonna cut a promo, Gigi. You ain't gotta run on us.
We have established, but this is like Bad Boys. It's always it's like it's Mike Lowry's fault. It's always your fault.
Word.
We established.
It's always your fault,
while you were away.
Yo,
we established.
On Twitch, I have a.
I walk away. I still hear you guys. I have the headphones on. I hear everything.
There's a lot of laughter right there.
On Twitch, my boy Pumpy set a command that goes #show and it says blame show. It's your fault. It's always Show's fault. Yeah, it's always Show's fault.
Be right back.
We're just going with the trend.
Yeah,
so we're doing.
That's it. We're gonna have to make a shirt.
If that happens, if somebody does that in the chat, that'd be amazing. By the way.
Oh, my man Pumpy, he does it. He's always giving Show shit.
All the time, bro.
Word.
That damn Pumpy.
But she showed. This is where you just keep the belt on your shoulder and go, it doesn't matter, I got this, and you rub it.
That's it.
That's what champions do. They just be awesome. Say whatever you want to. You don't got one of these.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. I mean, they do. I don't. They do. I don't.
They got the official joint. Shoes.
But no, granted, there was a lot of heel moves with Britt Baker. She is a villain. I believe in the character itself. Will she defend the title against Shida again as a rematch? Absolutely. Will it be soon? Sure. Why not? I believe that she should be the first person for her to go against the match again.
She's going to go back to Japan soon.
I'm sure, but at least have that additional match to show it's not a fluke, that this is the direction that AEW is leading to. You know what I'm saying? Because then the pace was odd a bit. I'm not gonna front. It was a little bit odd. I understand where you're saying where Reba kept going in like to the well, basically, of just like coming in the ring, coming out the ring, coming in the ring, coming. I get it. I feel you. However, as a villain role, I think I appreciate the villainous behind it, of the idea that she's not supposed to win clean, because in my mind, she is a villain. She's a bad guy. Bad guys are not supposed to win clean. I mean, unless you're Roman Reigns, where you do your thing because you're the tribal chief, but that's something different. As a woman, and being in the women's division, being a heel, there's very few women in the industry as is that can sell being a heel while being a champion in AEW. Not for nothing, you had Nyla Rose, right? She was the champion. She was a heel. She wasn't the greatest.
No.
You know?
At one point, I forgot about her. Like, I legitimately, like, she came. I remember I was watching a Dynamite, and I was like, "Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
you're the women's champion." I forgot about that. Yeah,
the thing is that with her size, and you see her, she's a legit threat. You can see it like, shit, I'm a small girl. I'm a small bitch. She gonna kill me. She gonna eat me for lunch. Shit, I'm gonna be a part of her thigh now. You know? That's Nyla Rose. But with Britt Baker, she doesn't have I don't want to say she doesn't have that physique, but she doesn't have so much of an intimidating look. Like, oh, you know, she ain't gonna do nothing to me. I can fuck her up. So yeah, word. But it's all part of her character as being a villain. That's what we're sold on. We're sold on a character.
She has that Miz thing going for her. It's not skill, it's cunning.
I get what you're saying. But my thing
That's
is
a jab thrown at the Miz right there, by the way.
My thing is
I'm figuring out who hates who. John Cena, Miz. I'm waiting for you up there. Don't worry. Keep going.
But how legit does mine sound? You've seen the Miz wrestle.
True. But he
As you were saying, I'm sorry, Vince. I'm sorry. I cut you off, Vince. My bad. Go ahead.
No, right. But go ahead.
You got to give the Miz respect, though. You got to give the Miz respect.
I've made it very clear that I respect where he came from to where he's at now. Yo, listen, it's not an easy transition. It's not. But fuck him and his face.
But fuck him.
No, I dig it. 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 Listen,
100%.
But
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I get that Britt Baker's a bad guy and you got to do all that other stuff, but me is and it's not that she's a woman or anything. I'll give this critique to every single person. I'll give it to Roman Reigns as he is right now. If you're gonna do something lazy, that's where I get like, yo, this is ridiculous. Because you're telling me, like, I can understand becoming a bad guy. Because me and my brother, we always had this thing, like if we was tag team wrestling, we would always, like, only one person's getting in the ring on the other team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll run around the ring and pull him out the apron. He's not getting in that ring no matter what. That's the way we would go. Now, if I was the bad guy,
classic, yeah,
I wouldn't be jumping in and out of the ring or distracting the ref at the end of the match. That shit would be happening all the time. If Britt Baker really wanted to be that bad girl and Reba or Rebel, whatever you want to call her, really wanted to do that whole shit, she would have threw a car off her game the minute the match started.
You're a country singer. I love it. That's awesome.
No, but it says not Reba. God. It says Rebel, not Reba in her thing.
You know what? That's the thing. Baker calls her Reba.
Reba now. Reba now. You're done.
She is Reba. She ain't Rebel.
It actually says
it. Like Tony King.
Yeah, it actually says it when the nameplate, it says it's Rebel, not Reba. So that's the thing. So it's like I get it. If you want to do shit like that, that's fine. But either you do it once, everyone the way everyone else does it. That's okay. I get you. That's the blueprint. Or do something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like me, it's like you have to be able to think up of something. You know, at what point you go, yo, listen, this is gonna be my first title victory. I'm supposed to be the new face. I built up this match so much. Let's come up with a good ending. You want it to be an unclean ending? All right, cool. Let's come up with a way that will make this shit original.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like something.
Wow, yeah, like that makes sense.
Roman Reigns beat Jey Uso by choking out Jimmy Uso and made him quit that way. That's way better.
Original. That was very original.
That's way better than John Cena duct taping Batista to a turnbuckle.
Like the match wasn't good, but you're right. That was an amazing original ending. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I completely agree with you. Yeah.
Like there's so many ideas that you could come up with that would just make shit even crazy. Like imagine if that whole match, she was wrestling this girl and Rebel. Every time that the ref turned around, she hit her in the jaw, and it'll be like she's working on the jaw so that when the lockjaw gets in, she can't defend it.
Sir, it's Reba.
Okay, Reba hits her in the jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Again, you're trying to spit out logic.
and that's where my gripes come from. You know, that's the beef I have with everything. That's the beef I have with everything.
I get the way I see it is be consistent or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Let's have that shit happen throughout the whole match. If you're gonna be a piece of shit, be a piece of shit throughout the whole match. I get it. I personally enjoyed the match. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I saw the match. I enjoyed the whole pay-per-view. To that point, I was like, yo, listen. And it's refreshing to see women wrestling near the main event on an AEW production, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm like, all right, listen, getting a women's title match, great. And I was hoping Baker would win it. because she was cutting amazing promos while she was hurt.
She was.
And that in
was
itself
so good.
built
She kept us relevant.
Yes.
During an injury, during a pandemic.
And you know how hard it is to be relevant if you're not in that ring? We've seen people fail at it. Like, remember when Kurt Angle was in a wheelchair? And he was such a dick.
Yeah.
But you were like, yo, but he's still there. And he had the world's greatest tag team. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? He had these very two talented individuals, mostly Benjamin. Two guys, you know, doing great work. But you're like, yo, he's such a dick.
Always true.
Any time that Eddie messed with him or anybody else messed with him, you loved it.
Yeah.
When Eddie stole the wheelchair and the medals and was just having a field day with it, you loved it. And Baker was the same thing. She was like, I'm hurt, but I'm still here. And they knew they needed that. That pushed the division along as well as it could, you know, because they weren't really, for some reason, Cody and the Young Bucks were not having that, were not feeling that. But she did it by herself pretty much.
Yeah.
With also the help of Big Swole.
Absolutely, Big Swole, yeah.
Swole was a big piece of that.
Yes,
of her right.
You have to have that. So you have to have your foil.
Physically, you know, fight, and it was good because it was a long rivalry due to injury.
Yes.
And then when it actually came to fruit and everything like that, it was actually really good. Big Swole went in on her.
Big Swole? Is she hurt?
She's not hurt. She's just not on Dynamite. She's basically on.
She's really, really good. Oh, you know what it is? She's Cedric Alexander's wife. That's what it is.
Well, you know what it is, Lane? Think about this. The best way to hide your division that's really lacking in ring, I don't want to say talent, but experience.
In ring, yeah.
Experience would be to just promote the storyline of the title, because then you have someone that's the champion that's legitimately could do something, and then you have a challenger, and then the rest of them you could put on dark or something, like let them build up, because you can't really showcase people that don't have the experience that often.
But I completely understand that. What I'm saying is that it's hard to push a whole division or storyline
of two people
without wrestling.
Yeah,
without wrestling. It's like, yo, the level of magic you gotta have and charisma and promo work is next level, because you're literally by yourself in a wheelchair with a microphone, pushing a division that's not getting attention, but people are noticing. They're like, yo, that promo was crazy. That promo was crazy. Big Swole came in and did her thing. She cut a nice little promo too, you know. So it's like that by itself. Like I said, Britt Baker, I don't think she's the greatest wrestler. She clearly needs to train more with her husband. Yeah. Clearly, because he's amazing. You know, get some time in with your husband, get the reps in. You're both in Florida, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Nobody can say you can't go to the Performance Center, because who the fuck is in the town? Mm-hmm. What I'm trying to say is, what I feel like at that moment, she was feeling better than Adam Cole in the promo because she was forced to. That's all she had. You know what I'm saying? And like, I get it. I thought it was a fun match. I'm not saying it was a classic, but at no point did I want to. Yeah, but at no point did I want to. You know, I didn't want to raw it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, yo, listen, I'm going to watch a movie I've watched 1,000,000 times, because that's way more entertaining than this shit.
So I just kind of looked up at what's going on with Swole and whatnot. She has Crohn's disease.
Yikes.
Oh.
So, and I sent it to you guys right now in the group chat, but I'll go ahead and read it. Basically, that she took to Twitter last night, and this was back in March of this year, that she about her struggles with the disease over the past year, and that she hasn't been active or ranked in 2021 because she had a flare-up of the disease shortly before they started the Eliminator tournament.
Oh, man.
So now it makes sense. I'm thinking maybe she's just on like AEW Dark or, you know, the other shows and whatever. No, that's the reasoning why.
That makes sense. So it's not a WWE thing where she's not using her. She's like, she can't do it, which I understand completely.
She physically cannot compete.
I completely understand that. And it's funny because I remember there was one point I've seen her match there, and then I started looking stuff up at her. She's great. She's absolutely amazing. And I get the name because she's really strong.
Yeah.
It is insane how strong she is. You know, it's like kind of like a Cesaro kind of thing. You don't believe it until you see it. You know what I mean?
And she's different.
And I'm like, yo, what? But I don't see her. She did that program with Baker, and they weren't pushing her. But I'm like, yo, at least the women had 7 minutes more than WWE, the way they get their 2. And I'm like, but I haven't seen Swole.
If they're lucky.
Yeah, if they're lucky, by the way, yeah. It depends if Reginald is part of it. Depends if Reginald's part of it or a puppet. Or supernatural things that take over your soul.
Yeah.
I need Bray Wyatt to get over his depression and come back.
Yeah, but I hope she's very talented. I hope she does come. She's extremely talented. I hope she does come back. You know what I'm saying? And she has a very different look than everybody else.
Yeah, she does.
I like when somebody looks different.
The movesets are a little bit different.
And her attitude is different too.
Like Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott looks extremely different than anybody else in the WWE did. Yeah. And I like that. I was like, yo, she looks. And then Rhea Ripley came, and I was like, I've seen that look before. She's in the Riott Squad.
Nah, let's be real.
She's like two sides of Ruby Riott, though.
I don't know about y'all, but when Rhea Ripley first came out, I honestly thought it was Pete Dunne disguised as a woman.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was like the Power Ranger Rita thing. She made Ruby Riott grow. She threw the wand down and she grew. I was like, oh shit.
She's super shredded.
She's almost 6 feet now. Ruby Riott is 6 feet. This is awesome. And her nose got smaller.
She's a megadon.
Anyway, but the point is, when you look different, you obviously going to stand out. And that's a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she never wrestled her actual style. Like I've seen her indie matches and all that. Like, yo, Ruby can really go. And you know the WWE style, they limit you. Like, oh, you got 4 moves. That's why Ricochet, Mustafa, and all those guys are like, Buddy Murphy was doing so many ripcord moves that it got ridiculous. He was like, ripcord. I'm like, yo, at this point, Ken Omega's like, yo, this is no longer my move. Your move now. You do that shit 8 times a match. What's the point of me even using it?
We'll get to Kenny Omega in a second.
Yes. By the way, I was never a biggest fan of Orange Cassidy at the beginning, but I do like him. He has won me over slowly.
Yeah, I did.
From nowhere.
Yeah,
I did.
Unlike The Miz, but he has won me over slowly. Because you know what it is? He can go when he wants to go.
Yeah.
But sometimes they depend on that character too much.
Yeah.
But as the lady was going, my apologies.
No, I get it.
No, you're fine.
It's a good story that he tells in the ring.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And the fact that them shades never come fucking off, even when he dies, is amazing. There's just shades on. I'm like, how?
That nigga gorilla glued that to ends, all right? But trust me, you're gonna see some ball spots right around here.
when he does this, or somebody takes him off of him, and he does my favorite thing was when Penta took him off, and then did the.
So he can see.
Stood there and said, "Can I do?" He broke my shades, and he did this, and you hear the whole crowd. And that's the thing is when they love both guys, that's when it's amazing. Both of them are over. You know what I mean?
And then the crowd makes the match even better because.
Oh yeah.
You know what I love when this is awesome and Never Stop Fighting is warranted.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Sammy
awesome.
and Sammy and Kevin. Never stop. If that was for a championship, that would be one of the best programs ever.
Oh yeah.
For like the Universal, SmackDown
Fight Forever. That's what it is.
Oh my God! Let's keep it going because they can both go and they know each other so well.
Energy drink. Let's go.
Yeah. I remember that one time he fought El Gringo. That is not clearly Sami Zayn.
El Gringo.
The other guy that kind of looks like him. Hairy chest kind of looks like him.
You talking about El Generico?
El Generico.
By
the way, I wouldn't be wrong.
He's a gringo.
El Gringo's better.
Yeah. Well, no, he's Canadian. And then Muslim. And Israeli and shit like that, right?
Oh, yeah,
he's a crazy mix.
Yeah.
He's a crazy mix. Yeah.
He's a white motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he's pale. Not Sheamus pale, but he is pale.
And that beard don't help him.
Oh, I lied. I was gonna say nobody can be Sheamus pale, but then we got Paige.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but because she
she's
wears
loosely
a lot of black,
paper.
so it just like bounces off. You're like, it's a reflector.
I think she even said it like on one of the episodes of Total Divas. She was like, "Do I look that white underneath the light?" Jeez, and you're fucking tan. And I'm like,
The problem
yes,
is, but Sheamus Andrews made it worse when it was just him like that. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, white
Turn
light.
down the Sheamus. Turn down the Sheamus.
Shade.
I'm sorry, as you were. I'm sorry.
the Fiend red color. We can see him better.
You get it. You're pale. I understand that.
Next match, Sting and Sting's son Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, another Page.
Sting didn't die.
Yeah.
Then
Victory.
Sting didn't die. Sting
Yo.
lived to
But
see
I
it.
loved
Everybody
it.
was holding their breath.
I loved it. I felt like I was watching Sting of old. When he did the splash, I was like, see,
Yeah.
Billy Gunn, that's how you do it, Billy Gunn.
That did
That's
it
how
for
you
me
do
as well.
Huh?
It was the splash for me that did it as well. Like, because that was like, oh man, I don't know if you're gonna be jumping too high. I don't know if you're not gonna be jumping too high. Because this is Sting's first match ever since he had a match with Seth Rollins. So we're all kind of being like extra. Okay, got him out there. All right.
Sorry.
This is Sting's first match since Seth Rollins, and he was definitely underneath a microscope because all of us hardcore wrestling fans from back in the day until even now was like, please Sting, do not die. Please Sting, do not get paralyzed. Please Sting, just make it through the match and don't ever wrestle again because we're okay with this being your last match and you getting the win for it. Darby Allin didn't get the win. He got the win. He got the pin. Well, not the pin. I think it was a submission. Yeah. He got, regardless.
I mean,
he
No,
got
it was the
scrappy.
pin. It was the pin, wasn't it?
Right?
'Cause that
That
was
the mission. I
no.
thought he did the.
He did the Scorpion Death Drop.
Oh, okay.
Because Scorpio
Big
Sky
ass
tried to do
super.
the diamond cutter, that springboard diamond
That's
cutter,
right.
and he caught him. Because I was like, yo, that was a beautiful finish. Like he stood straight and then put him in this Stinger Death Drop.
Yeah, he did. And for the 3 count. So yeah, he did win via pin. But nonetheless, he got the W. You know, we don't need Sting to continuously wrestle every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We really don't. You know?
Yeah, I
We
agree.
should start doing
Undertaker.
once in a
I don't think the
WrestleMania
Undertaker can go anymore.
shit. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
get that Legends contract going on some Goldberg shit.
Every WrestleMania, man. We can
Yeah.
see him.
Or I mean, what is
Double or nothing.
what is AEW's WrestleMania?
Is it double or nothing, or is it all in? It might be all in.
Is it all in?
I don't think All In is an AEW pay-per-view.
Double or nothing it is.
Because All In was NWA with Cody Rhodes and New Japan Pro Wrestling. It might be All Out or Top Gear, but Double or Nothing might be their big pay-per-view.
No, because yeah, I mean, whatever it is, he just definitely should.
Yeah.
That should be it. You know,
Whatever
special occasions.
whatever show's doing is messing us up.
What? Oh my goodness. I'm out of here.
So did it again.
Word. Show gotta.
It's funny. So now nobody freezes. People just leave.
Yeah, now everybody's just leaving.
I just saw an eye walk by that green curtain. Yeah, man.
Damn.
I mean, it was a fun on pay-per-view. I'm not getting mad at you. If I would have ordered it, I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah, I ordered it, and I think it was well worth it.
I streamed the shit out of it.
Nah, I hear
But
you.
I would have been mad ordering it. Like it's you know when you watch it because like a UFC event, you're like, I would have been mad ordering that one.
Yeah.
And there's certain ones you're like, yo, my man, I'm so happy I didn't order that shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy I get that. I'm so happy I get the Fight Pass to watch this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of that shit going on. I'm happy that Peacock is still showing the pay-per-views for free. Because if not,
for now.
yeah.
For now. Once they buy it out, they're gonna charge like a mother.
I don't think I would pay for it.
because they'll have the network, and then they'll slowly, marketing wise, the intelligent business things to slowly dilute the network and have them do what Disney does. You got to pay $30 for a movie that's going to premiere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to pay not necessarily $60, but probably like maybe $30 to $40 to watch a pay-per-view. Yeah. I don't care who's on that
Yeah,
card.
no, I streamed the fuck out of it. I was not gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
And then,
like I said, I wasn't not mad if I would have, but no. I can't take my chances.
I wasn't gonna pay $60 for that.
With wrestling and like UFC events, you never know what you're getting. The card could look great. Rampage versus
Rashad Evans.
Rashad looked great on paper, and then wound up being complete ass. And me and my boys ordered that shit, regretting every minute of that shit.
Oh yeah, that was a horrible fucking fight.
They literally shitted on the UFC candidates.
Oh yeah,
all the way to the bank.
What's that noise? Is that coming from the show?
What is that?
What?
That feedback.
I don't know. I hope it's not me.
Who got the fan on? It's hot.
Oh, then that's definitely me. But you want to know what's the craziest part is that I've been having that on the whole time, and now you fucking say something about it.
Yeah. So it was like it stopped when show came back.
Oh my!
Yeah, yo, I was on some. Yeah, I was like, yo, show, what'd you do? Yeah.
You see, I fixed it finally. It's me.
Yo, show. This is not a lie.
Right.
You sat down and it stopped.
I knew I was gonna get it right.
I mean, I did turn my mic.
That means at the end of it, you were the cause of it.
So you got it was on you.
He said you caused it, but you fixed it. Thank you.
Yeah. What were we were talking about the last match. What was?
There's two more matches now. It's Sting.
It was Sting
and Pac. By the way, Pac, one of my favorite wrestlers when he's not Neville.
You know, I was asking about him last pod. That's the guy I was telling you with the slick black hair. And
yeah. Now the hair's to his face, he has a beard, and he's upset at the world. I love that guy.
The bastard.
Yeah,
bastard. Yeah. The bastard is back.
The bastard is back.
Kenny Omega.
No. I want to hear everybody's European accent. Mine's is bad, but it can't be that bad. No, you first.
Yeah.
Yeah, show.
I can't.
Your best English accent. English.
Cup of tea, mate. I'm terrible at.
That was good. That was good. That's exactly. I'm so happy I asked this question. Oh my God!
What type of rubbish is this?
All right.
Rubbish.
All right. Hold together. Vince, you're up.
Can we have more porridge, please? I need more porridge. My father is dying, and we need more porridge for our family.
That nigga gonna die. That nigga gonna die.
Yo, Gigi, you better sound like Paige. You better sound like Paige at the end of this, because the poster's right behind you. You better sound like Paige or Becky. No, Becky's Irish. You better sound like Paige.
Becky's Irish.
I said Paige.
It's still better than the show.
Oh man. I don't know. Bloody cunts. That's all I can say.
Yeah. By the way, one of my absolute favorite curse words to hear any British person say is cunt. Because there's something behind when they say it. I'm gonna get so canceled.
Don't be such a wanker.
Wankers enough.
Don't be such a wanker, you cunt.
What is this? Are you already for some bad news.
It's
I used to love that
All
guy.
about
by the
some
way.
bad
I
news.
love bad news. I love bad news.
Yeah.
Barrett. I used to love that guy.
He was so good.
I
He
like
got
the
fired.
Bullhammer. I don't like the Bullhammer, but I like bad news. Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was one of those that was so good
especially
that got
when
fired.
his podium, especially when they raised up his podium all
When
the way
they
high,
raised above
just to be like,
everybody.
oh, I have some bad news.
Bad news.
What
Bad
about
news
some
is
bad news?
All you are wankers, and you
all
don't
you wankers
level
here.
up
I'm
to
going to
bad
destroy your
news facts.
heroes.
That sounds like
Every
William
one
Regal.
of them.
William
And then he would
Regal.
lose the match because it's Vince.
Oh yeah.
Was William Regal English?
The man's man? The man's man?
The man's
Oh,
man.
please tell me you remember the man's man. Please tell me you remember that.
Oh
guy.
yeah. With the lumberjack, the lumberjack
Yeah.
shirt and shit.
Did you see that one where he was facing Daniel Bryan in a main event and that was the theme they put for him? He came out and said, all right, you got me. You got me. And Daniel Bryan was like, yo, it's completely my idea. It was so fun. I couldn't help it. The man's man. That's because he came back from rehab and he wanted to punish him.
Ah.
I don't know how people be like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm like, you're my man. No, Vince, if you want me to do that, let's go one-on-one. And then if you win, I'll do it.
Bro, they
Or
paying you.
your
Regal.
doofus son-in-law or your son.
Had his face shoved in Vince McMahon's ass. Oh, no, he didn't. No.
Oh, the Kiss My Ass Club?
He didn't get shoved. I mean,
No, the
Give me
Kiss My Ass
5
Club,
million.
that young man
Give me,
shit.
give me 5 million. I can do that.
Nah,
Vincent
man.
Kennedy McMahon's ass right now. 5 million.
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm like,
Hey.
no. I'm like, kiss my ass. No.
Record this and send it to him. $5 million.
You're my man.
National TV.
Yo, fire me right now. Because if you think if we go out to that ring, I'm going to punch you in the face. You're going to catch the most Braun Strowman shit from Brock that you're ever going to catch in your life. I'm going to assault you on live TV. It's going to happen. It's going to be like, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Now, if you get Tori out here, I'm with it.
You do the bump with what's the name?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you want to get, yo, and seriously, not you. Trish,
oh,
I mean.
Wait. We're totally getting off topic, right?
But that's something needs to be said though. In this generation, this generation needs to hear that you don't kiss another man's ass. But if a woman, Trish Stratus,
if this is my stipulation, get her.
Yeah.
How many people refuse to do the Rikishi?
Roddy Piper.
Huh?
Roddy Piper in his documentary, they said he refused to do that shit and the kiss my ass shit. But
Piper, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see it with Piper.
Piper was a man's man. Piper was like, that gay shit. No.
And they suggested it to Stone Cold, and everybody was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah.
The Rock ate it, but that's because they're family. You know, they're family.
Where he probably did that shit way back in the day anyway. Yeah. He got used to that shit. You
gotta remember, he is the elder, and in that culture, should be most cultures. Yeah, there is a respect for the elders. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, I'm doing it to family, and he's older than me. I'm like, what's the big deal? And it's The Rock.
He can
that shit did not hurt his career at all. He's in Hollywood making billions of dollars for terrible movies.
Yeah, he got enough charisma for that shit.
Facts. Yeah. So we had Kenny Omega versus Pac versus Orange Cassidy. And Cassidy was pretty much bounced from the ring almost immediately after the start of the match. You know?
Not gonna lie to you, I was really sold on Cassidy almost winning. They had me a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, is he really gonna win it? And Pac too. Not as much as Cassidy, but Pac had his moments too. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna do this. He's doing the belt collector thing.
Yo.
The fuck?
Damn, AEW's calling her up. You can't be on this podcast no more.
That's
fucking show.
We're stripping you of the title.
Fucking show. Got a ban from the show by AEW. Talking so much shit, show. That's why you went to the bathroom show. Who you called up, motherfucker?
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Are you the inside man?
Is that what it is?
Inside man?
Are you the consortium?
Yeah, I mentioned them. I go straight to Vincent. You're
the her headphones died.
Or headphones.
Yeah, Show killed their fucking headphones.
You'll be all right.
Well,
Show's the consortium.
we got 3 hours in.
Can you hear us now?
I got 4 here.
Yeah. Well, no, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours, but we've been on the
your battery
Skype.
too. See?
We have to find a way at one point to cut this down to an hour. Most wrestling podcasts are an hour.
Yeah, but they're not real.
That's true.
They're not real.
Talk about
They're too big.
That is very true. Absolutely.
I don't. Who's the bulimic carrot top that used to work for the WWE? That Roberts, he did a podcast and now he works for WWE. What's his name?
The bulimic carrot top.
Yeah, he was on the pre-shows a couple times.
Oh damn! I forgot. It's not Rosenberg. It's the other guy.
Yeah. Rosenberg, I don't care about, but
the other guy.
Oh, you're talking about Sam Roberts.
There you go, him. It's so full of shit.
I met him. He's dope.
No, I get it.
So
I get it. But if you're supposed to be the voice of the people, stop being so goddamn ass kissery and shit. You don't speak for me, motherfucker.
I've seen 2 episodes and I was like that. He is in somebody's pocket because he's the releases. He was so cool about it.
Yeah, it's like
when Samoa Joe got released, I was like, no, fuck you, Samoa Joe's an amazing talent. What the fuck are you doing? I didn't comment because I didn't care enough to comment to him because he's going to be on some. He's not going to read it out loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, my man, you got some very talented individuals that you know at this point, and you're cool with them getting released. Oh, the bags of dicks you can eat, brother.
Yeah. Like, come on,
because he probably wants to see Samoa Joe, being utilized in actual matches instead of just being utilized over commentary.
Don't get me wrong.
Joe is great over commentary and everything like that, but in all honesty, at the end of the day, we don't want to see Joe at the commentary table. We want to see Joe in the side of a wrestling ring.
True, but
is the submission machine.
But we're still gonna hold WWE accountable for putting them there. See, that's the difference. Like, you know,
but you know what? They're the stupid ones for cutting the check. And he even said it. They should have never gave me the money. Because now he's going to go ahead, eat up those 90 days. Already got pretty much promotion lined up. I want to say with Impact Wrestling. I believe that he is truly going back to his roots. Especially knowing that Impact and AEW are basically 2-1 at this point. You know?
Oh, I got the storyline. I got the storyline. You just hit me.
Packaging of Slammiversary that had Samoa Joe, that had the Iconics, that had some of the WWE release talent back in April, part of their promotion packaging for Slammiversary.
Right, Slammiversary's in July. That's right. It fits right in. Mm-hmm. Shit, good call. That's a good one. It's a good one.
Iconic. May, April, yeah. We got all of April, pretty much all of April is 90 days from when they actually got fired. So you got pretty much all of April, May, June, and then by July of Slammiversary, their contracts is already pretty much up within, they can do whatever the fuck they want. So yeah, you're going to possibly see Samoa Joe in Impact Wrestling during Slammiversary. You're going to possibly see the Iconics on Slammiversary. Why? Because it's already been promoted, part of their packaging.
Iconics.
They were annoying, but good. They were annoying, but good.
They were.
Yeah.
They were funny. Like, yeah, they were annoying, but I was like, yo, I get their level of annoyance. I get their level of annoyance. I'm like, yo, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You want somebody like, yo, punch him in the face and shut him up. But they're so good. And then they broke, and then they split them up, and then tagged them with.
That's what I was gonna say. Damn, you asked my question before I even asked it. I was gonna say, wasn't she in another team?
Yeah, they
Lacey Evans.
Broke one up to add her to some other team. You're like, but
add it with Lacey Evans, and then Lacey Evans got knocked up, and supposedly Flair's the baby daddy. Let me stop.
By the way, I'm just gonna throw it out there. By the way, you made her sound like the illest whore when you said she got knocked up. She was with her. She got pregnant by her husband.
Same thing.
Ric Flair.
Right.
Word.
Oh, wait, that sounded so wrong. It came off wrong. Like, she should have got pregnant by her husband.
We can have kids, you know?
How dare you get pregnant by the man you're married with?
Let me tell you
Not when
something.
Vince is trying to push you to be the best wrestler in the world.
Thank you. That's
Well,
exactly. First and foremost, you did your thing. You were in the Marines. We know all about your backstory. Cool beans, whatever. We understand what you're trying to do. Now you're trying to be part of a villain of being Miss Nasty. You can't be you nasty, But then has a super laugh. I never understood the laugh. I never understood that dumb shit. I'm so happy that she is gone with that dumb shit. I hope she don't bring that shit back when she decides to come back. Okay?
What's annoying about it?
You have Vince not only pushing you, but then you are also being valeted by the one and only Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You could have possibly had one of the best feuds of your whole entire career by going up against Charlotte Flair. But instead, you end up getting pregnant. And now, where does that leave you when you come back to your wrestling career? Do you get lost in the shuffle with the rest? Do you get put back up to the top like where you originally left at? No. Okay? Yeah, when you come back, it's going to be an impact. Oh my God, Lacey Evans come back. Women's right hook. Cool. Boom. Cool. But what will the wrestling ring rust look like? From the performance center, from her training to her coming back to the main roster. What will her promos be? Is she's going to be good now? Is she's not going to be good? What is her character like? Are we going to get the face, the baby face of Lacey Evans, where she's all about, I'm a mom now. I'm still part of this and da. Or we're still going to get the sassy, lassie, Southern Belle boss that is Lacey Evans, where we're still going to get that badass. You don't know where this leaves with Lacey Evans. And just when Vince has so much faith in you where he's pushing you, not to say you're irresponsible, but then you're getting one of the biggest push of your wrestling career, period, not knowing when the next push is going to happen, especially in this industry.
Maybe she chose family. Maybe she chose family, like the Bella twins.
Now, the Bella twins chose wine. Okay, they chose wine, and then they spread their legs and then created families.
What?
That's not.
Rebo!
I said what I said.
Unapologetic. I'm with that 100%. Yeah.
I love Lacey Evans. I think she's a phenomenal athlete, but in all honesty, and not to say for her to just she legit got pregnant when she was about to get the biggest push of her wrestling career. And it's never going to be guaranteed whether she's going to get that same push back again or not.
All right. She'll be released by the end of July.
Mm-hmm.
During her maternity
next
leave.
release list.
During her maternity leave.
Yeah. So,
it's okay. Just still pay her for 90 days.
Absolutely.
By the way, I would have switched Ron.
Show up in NWA as a Jezebel.
She could fit in there.
Southern Belt.
What were you saying, Show? My bad.
I said I would have switched Braun Strowman for Matt Riddle. I never liked his gimmick. I don't know why.
That's the smartest shit I ever heard you say, Show.
You didn't like RVD gimmick?
No. Wait.
The stoner? Just not as cool as RVD?
The wannabe.
Nah. With Tom Clinton with a scooter? Nah. I never really.
RVD never had a scooter. One.
No, not
and Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle never had a bitch as bad as Katie Forbes.
Damn.
All right.
Word.
All right. But most importantly, Matt Riddle never came out to Pantera. The ECW, when I heard Walk, I'm like, yeah.
When he flipped chancletas all over. That's what he had, because he's a bird ass nigga.
It's funny. One thing ECW, the television title.
Yo, she went with Bronx on him. He a bird ass.
She did.
That's what we call I am.
That was funny. That was great.
Um,
I was surprised. I thought y'all would have said that he's a great wrestler.
Nah, motherfucker.
Oh.
If you don't like him, if you don't like him, if you see it, you know what I'm saying?
you want to know the best thing that ever happened to Matt Riddle? When he forgot his fucking lines, when he cut promo with Asuka. Wait, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm sorry, guys.
What?
Nigga might go into the sun his scooter for forgetting his goddamn lines. This nigga. This bitch ass.
There was somebody that said that's not a botch. I was like, oh, it was. That was a botch and a half. He was like,
No
but the thing
way.
is, you can't give Matt Riddle lines. Just let him go off the cup. Don't give him lines.
Dude.
What do you, no.
I don't remember that.
Will be cool in Japan. Yeah, you think people will like them in Japan? Yeah. I'm sorry.
On your RVD when RVD came out and said, "You spit water in the air. That's so cool." Right there, I was like, "RVD's a true." Making fun of Triple H. He goes, "You just water in the air. Oh, that's so awesome when you do it, man." But when you do anything in the ring,
you're trash.
It was like, and with all due respect, when you're talking about Triple H and RVD in the ring, you're like, yeah, gonna get ahead and give it to the guy that can frog splash out of the fucking stadium, you know, kind of like Montez Ford can, you know, like yeah, I'm gonna give it to the guy that can, he can go.
He gets higher on the bounce than most people do off the ropes.
Absolutely correct. He has a better technique than Billy Kidman ever had his whole career.
Oh yeah.
People love Billy Kidman's. I'm like, that's the sloppiest piece of shit. Have you ever seen Julian Thunder Liger do it in his prime? That is the sloppiest piece of shit shooting. You're like, it sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then Evan Bourne comes in and nobody gives him props.
I used to
because he smokes shit off the floor.
Maybe because he's one of the only ones I used to see doing.
I don't want to wrap this up because I got shit to do in the morning, like wake up and be a mom.
Oh yeah, I gotta wake up early too, but
I gotta take her to school, so that's an Uber trip right over there. I'm not taking the bus. Last match,
apologies.
the Pinnacle.
It shows fault.
Inner Circle.
I don't know why that was I don't know why that was pre-recorded. That was bullshit. It should have been live.
I don't know about y'all, but I my heart dropped down to my ass when I saw the Inner Circle decide to come from the very top.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I thought was, oh my
Owen
God,
Hart.
we're having another Owen Hart moment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that looks like Shawn Michaels coming down the thing. Like, but then it was like coming down. I was like, what are we doing?
Right? You would think Sting. But I was like, Owen Hart. I was like, oh shit, man. Oh no, we're missing. We're gonna lose them all. We're losing them all at once.
And they did look scared.
Too high, and we don't need this. And then notice how they were in the middle of like whatever screen they were in, and then the next scene they cut to MJF, and then you go back to the Inner Circle, and then all of them are already on the ground. I'm like, nah, there's no way in hell you're gonna sell me that they were in the middle of that huge ass screen, that they still had 5 minutes to come downstairs, to come down and make me believe that they're all there, landed 1, 2, 3. Like, no, nigga, get out of here.
And they all look petrified doing that shit too.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was a fan of the matching vest, though. I was a fan of those.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was like kind of pre-recorded and just kind of chopped, you know, I see that what they were trying to do. They were trying to, you know,
give everybody their individual shines.
They try to basically outdo the very first one.
Yeah.
And you can't outdo the first one. The first
one. That one was so silly. That was so silly, that first one.
Okay. Logic again? Shall we?
No. What I'm trying to say is, don't try to pace that. Like if Matt Hardy was in that one, it was going to be silly. What you got to do with this one is,
yeah,
you had a blood and guts match. Make this one something closer to that.
And you
guys hate each other, right?
but they still made it good.
Oh yeah.
It was still a fun match to watch, and the fact that they had Sammy Guevara basically get the W over Sean Spears was really cool. It let Sammy shine, but one of my favorite moments was when they're at the bar and Tony looked gay as ever. Hey, happy Pride Month. We
I'm surprised they didn't have him. What's that wrestler that's there?
They were all
what's the name?
Conan.
Is it Kiss? I'm surprised Kiss wasn't there. What's the name of that wrestler? Something Kiss? Sonny Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, expect Sonny Kiss to be all over Dynamite.
Sonny Kiss should have been doing a TikTok in the back of the club, like doing his thing, or on a pole or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Expect Sonny Kiss to be all over Dynamite for this month, by the way. Started out there.
I would love that. I think I believe him and Joey Janela are going to break up soon. Because one of the last times that they were in the ring, Sonny Kiss got his ass handed to him, and Joey just looked at him like, I should go in there and save him. Nah, I'm just gonna keep walking away. And then he walked away.
I remember Sonny from Underground, Lucha Underground. Sonny can go.
Sonny can go.
Sonny can go. Yeah.
And he came almost towards like the second season or something like that.
Yeah. I digress. So the match, yeah.
Yeah, the match itself was dope. You got MJF starting in the limo, calling out the Pinnacle, running inside. Then you have the guys coming in with it. I don't understand why they didn't come separate, or why they didn't come together, or why wasn't there a face off, and then both of them go at it and stuff like that. I didn't understand why we had to have separate types of entrance for MJF and the
logic in wrestling.
See?
Logic. There's no logic in wrestling. No. And apparently there's no T-shirts for Tony Blanchard as well, because
they were like, yo, you realize Tony Blanchard's old, right?
He gotta look tough though.
I don't understand why there was this huge cut from here to all the way down to his hip. Okay, and then half of his saggy titties is showing out. I thought this was a family show.
He was trying to do the,
where's your bra?
I have no answer for that.
You got Jericho doing his thing. Yeah. They went through the whole entire building. They met up with the coaches. Coach
Urban Myers was there.
Yeah.
Urban Myers.
The Jaguars, yeah. The Jaguars team.
That was pretty cool. I was like,
that was really
Urban
cool.
Myers doing here?
They looked like they didn't know what the hell was going on. They're like, oh shit.
When one dude was doing the footballs on some.
Yo, when MJF hit Jericho with the phone, I told my brothers, like, this is where you go, reach out and touch somebody. Bow. Like the old school,
Mm-hmm.
the old school Al Snow and Big Bossman shit.
It's for you.
And you got to collect call. You willing to accept it? Bow. Nah, he's not here right now.
I don't think.
I love when Jericho actually grabbed whatchamacallit, the microphone, the mega microphone. I was like, you're giving me Jimmy Hart feelings right now.
He just screamed in his face.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss Jimmy Hart.
The one
megaphone right on his back. I was like, yo, that shit kind of hurt. He just fucking threw a megaphone.
Yeah, them shits are not light.
Yeah.
I don't understand the meat locker part. I was like, why are you guys in a meat locker?
Why?
You have not fought anywhere else?
Yo, I don't get
in the parking lot. I
don't get that whole rivalry.
All is that all that food has now been contaminated.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
I don't get that whole rivalry with Jake Hager and Wardlow.
It's two horses. It's horses. It's a horse.
But have they ever fought one-on-one?
The muscles. Huh?
Have they ever had a legitimate one-on-one match?
And Wardlow won, I believe.
And Wardlow won.
They made Jake Hager look so fucking weak.
Yeah, no, because Wardlow's a big dude, and
yeah, but have the MMA fighter that actually won matches lose?
He's undefeated. Yeah. Logic. There you go.
Just the match with Cody Rhodes and Ogogo.
This is true. A wrestler's always gonna be the boxer or MMA guy. No, but yo, I really appreciated Conan being there. I appreciated Conan being there.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, when I saw Conan, I was like,
Conan being there was like, what's up?
I thought of
LAX, yeah.
Yes, baby.
Remember, they were the other LAX at one point.
Yeah.
That they faced Homicide and Hernandez. By the way, should have been a bigger star. Hernandez was a very big man that could move, big man that can fly. Back to the original topic until the releases.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm starting to get tired of the silliness, because a lot of the jokes that Jericho and MJF say, they're not really feeling authentic. They're more character driven than who they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's becoming lame. It's like, all right, I get it. Whatever the case is, like, all right, I don't want to see you guys sing in a fucking restaurant ever again.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt it should have ended after that.
I hope so.
I felt like if the Pinnacle should come out, it should have been after that fucking show number.
Yeah.
That. And then you do the shit, then, you know, either the Pinnacle ends, which is stupid because you just started them, or the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle could end right now. Right now. And everybody has directions to go.
What's the score between them two? Is it 1-on-1?
They're 1-1. They're 1-1, yeah.
So that means we need one more match.
Congratulations.
The next match is going to be at the next pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
You lying.
Unless they decide to do some wild shit on Dynamite and give them a whole hour to themselves, which is I highly doubt. They're definitely going to wait it out until the next pay-per-view.
Or unless they will till they get, that would be the first episode of Rampage on TBS. That could be it.
Wait, but when is Rampage premiering?
August.
No idea, but I'm sure they have the balls enough to pull it off.
Was it August something?
August something? You can milk that, because remember, you can do individual. The point is, I hope they don't. Let the Inner Circle break up and everybody go their separate ways. The only person asked out in the Inner Circle is Hagar. Everybody else is good. You got a tag team, Sammy, and you got Jericho. Hagar is going to be awesome. Well, what do I do?
I better teach him how to.
Back to MMA, son. Back to
August 13th. Rampage. And when's the next pay-per-view? No, that's actually
September.
a couple months from now.
I think September is all out, right? And then Top Gear is November.
No, Top Gear, isn't Top Gear the next one?
No,
I don't think All Out is the next one.
I think Top Gear is in November, if I'm not mistaken.
Top Gear, Full Gear.
Full Gear, yeah.
You named it after a bridge show.
Yeah, no, All Out is September 5th.
So you can definitely have that match, the tiebreaker, on Rampage. Get ready for it, folks.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
What match would you put it in? Would you put it as a regular elimination 5-on-5, or would it be?
You would give them. They would come up with some kind of fucking stipulation. But the point is, Inner Circle loses.
I would have a original match.
Is that War Games?
No, like a straight up AEW style match that no one ever seen before. In the ring, but like different rules or whatever. But I don't want to see like a Cage of Doom, like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man going after the Dungeon of Doom on that triple.
Oh, triple
cage.
You are not bringing that multi-cage shit to me. Don't ever say that shit again.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I like that match because I was young, but it was kind of cool. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Vince, I will come to the Bronx and strangle you. You know how much hate you have to strangle somebody to see their life leave their body?
Didn't I tell you before we started this? I have a thick neck. It's going to take a lot for you to strangle somebody with a thick neck. So thick, I can't even drive for the MTA.
I'm going to come here and just... I know what I'm doing, bro. I know what I'm doing.
Yo, you're messing with the 24-inch pythons, the 24-inch pythons,
neck,
and the 25-inch neck.
Man, you know she has to work. Over here fighting each other.
25-inch neck, 24-inch pythons.
The point is, if I got to give the pay-per-view a grade, I got to give it like an A- because it's not really a lot of stuff I didn't like.
Except for the Britt Breakers.
A-. Oh, we get with the grade. I'll give it
I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not gonna get her. I'm not gonna get her hoped up so she can go to bed upset.
No.
Oh, we're talking about me. Gotcha.
He's talking about the match. He's talking about the match. You know what he's doing? He's doing the heel thing. The slimy Miz heel thing.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. A-
poking the bear.
Part.
Poking the bear.
Yeah.
What's
A- on my part. Yeah.
When you get poked in the neck, don't say shit.
Damn. Damn.
Nigga, you ain't the only one that lives in the Bronx.
Touche. That was touche.
Oh shit.
I got my shit with me though.
Every Puerto Rican got a knife. We got more Puerto Ricans.
Mine's is well protected and is not going to be seen on camera. I'm not a Mira, this motherfucker too.
Serrated, baby. This one is serrated. It's ready.
I got 2 of them.
Oh shit. Serrated.
One for each hand.
It's a hunting knife. What do you want?
Oh man.
I used to have a Rambo knife, but I don't know where that shit went.
We're not gonna be able to do this tomorrow. Next Thursday, we're done.
We're done.
It was fun while it lasted. Yeah.
They serrated
It was
each
at this
other.
moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
So A- on my part. What's your grades, guys?
grades before we go.
Just because of the triple threat match, and I'm gonna say I think that was the best triple threat match I've seen in a long fucking time, and there was no major disappointments in this pay-per-view. Like a lot of things, like you can accept the little things here and there, but I would give it a A. Yeah, I would give it an A.
It's GG.
I would definitely give it an A as well. A lot of great matches that, like, you know, one, between title changes, 2, because of building up more characters and while they were in the match, and the fact that they told a hell of a story, especially that triple threat match, you know, that one of the greatest matches, one of the greatest endings, you know, because that's how it's supposed to be. From beginning to end, there wasn't really any matches where I was like, oh man, fuck this shit. This shit was trash. Jungle Boy winning, Britt Baker winning. All the winners in general, you can never go wrong. R.I.P. to Jake the Snake Roberts, fake snake in the bag.
And Damien.
Peter's all over that.
That's my favorite moment of the night because that shit just had me dying.
Good question.
That was great, but definitely an A. Definitely an A.
I got 3 of them.
We got what was that? Was that a toothpick?
Nah, it's a bottle opener. It's a bottle opener that has a yo.
It's like Harlem Nights. It's like Harlem Nights. Don't take that little shit out anymore.
If you got a little midget coming after you, you got to defend yourself. All sizes.
You put that away and don't ever show that again. Two questions. Favorite match and pay-per-view MVP.
Ooh, good questions right there. I would say the triple threat match, and always my pay-per-view MVP is Pentagon Jr.
So I like Pentagon. That was the first time I seen him. He came off the rope, did that flip, and then went into that same move that Bad Bunny did. Bloop, bloop. Wait a minute.
Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, I know that move.
Yes.
I don't know
Canadian
why.
Destroyer.
That move, I love that move.
Say it with me. Say it enough. Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, you.
Okay, enough the Bad Bunny.
You cannot name that move the Bad Bunny's move. No.
Bad Bunny's move. That's it.
That is not referred to that.
Petey Williams put stank on it. Gigi.
All right. Oh man. Damn.
Pressure. Okay. You got this.
So I'm stuck because I want to say I'm slightly biased with the women's match because I got to represent the women because I love Britt Baker and everything like that. However, my favorite match would be the triple threat match. It was the triple threat. It was just nonstop from beginning to end. From the moment they rang the bell to the moment that they rang the bell to finish it, and Kenny Omega's literally stumbling out there, holding his arms up while everybody else is putting on those belts for him.
Yo,
you know.
Before you go, I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame this on you, but I can't believe we didn't mention that spot where Pac had Orange Cassidy in the submission hold, and he wouldn't let go of the shit, and Kenny Omega was like, "Oh fuck," and he had to hit the ref.
Yeah.
Genius.
That was
Pure
great
fucking
heel
genius.
shit. He was on some.
Yeah, he's like, "You're gonna tap, but fuck it, there ain't gonna be no ref here."
I gotta hit the ref. Yeah.
You word.
And then wonderful Audrey Epers just comes in. Audrey's just running in. 1, 2, 2.
Oh,
yes.
And I also want to mention that Sting got tagged and Audrey Epers saw the shit and then wanted to act like she didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit and a half.
If the ref says she ain't see none, she ain't see none. You leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Some fine going on there.
Bret Hart.
Some Timothy White going on there. Some Tim White going on there.
Word.
I didn't see it. I didn't see that. I was looking right at him. I didn't see it.
Little Nate all over again.
Yeah. Mosquito blew in the eye or something. All right, Show. What's your prognosis?
Enough is the cause.
Word.
I love the triple. That was like one of the matches I was able to actually watch, the triple threat. And I love how they all were able to interact together as one. It was amazing. It was a great match. I'm glad you told me to watch it because I wanted to come at least a little prepared. I told him, yo, tell me the match to watch because I just got here. I wasn't prepared, but it was a great match. And it really got me into AEW. Go ahead.
The MVP of the pay-per-view, you guys know, you two didn't say it.
Oh.
I'm saying Enough right now is about to stop. I can get Enough now because he just finished his thing.
Who's going?
Gigi's clearly thinking, so let's give it to her. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. No, because once I saw this, the iconic pose, I was like, she's thinking.
Sammy Guevara. I'm going to go with Sammy. Because he won the match. He started it, really, because the camera, if you think about it, he was the first wrestler from the Inner Circle to start inside of a wrestling ring inside of the stadium, and he was the one to finish it inside of the ring.
Yeah, he had a proper wrestling match.
Crowd.
She's absolutely correct, yeah.
To get that pop.
They did ring the bell when he got in there.
Sammy Guevara got the MVP for me.
Yeah. All right,
Show?
Enough?
For me,
I like how we did that.
I like together. I like Kenny. I like
Kenny.
This was my second time watching him because I watched him against Chris Jericho, and I like how I like his cockiness. Like he's like.
So Enough. I'm gonna give you. Here's an assignment. Watch Kenny Omega. Look up Kenny Omega as the cleaner.
The cleaner.
Yes.
Me right there.
Fine. You can go after that. Yeah, Kenny Omega as a cleaner. And you're going to love every fucking bit of it. As a wrestling heel, you're going to love every bit of Kenny Omega as a cleaner.
Yo,
that's what I like. You could tell he's like Ric Flair. Like, I'm good. You might not like it.
But he's actually very athletic, so that helps, by the way.
Yo, was it Kenny Omega versus Okada where the one-winged angel was the story in the match?
Yeah, it was like
he wouldn't let him.
And you kick out of it. Can Okada kick out of it?
And he never let him put it on him.
Yep, absolutely.
Yo, Wrestle Kingdom, what was it? Wrestle Kingdom 9? Wrestle Kingdom 10? Omega versus Okada?
I believe it was 9.
Look up that match,
I think it was 9.
I was 9, yeah. All right, so
Kenny Omega versus Okada.
So my homework.
So Vince,
I'll be more prepared.
I said Pentagon, but if we're gonna do a real one,
my favorite match is actually Hangman versus
Cage. Okay.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. I got this is a story I didn't care about at all, and all of a sudden I'm pretty invested now. I'm like, okay, mostly on the cage part. But I was like, and then they just, it's the size different. I love that kind of like dynamic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the MVP, I got to give it to Orange. Orange had me fooled that he was going to win. I was like, this nigga that keeps his hands in his pocket is going to win a match. This motherfucker's going to win a title. But he didn't. But it was fun to see that unassurance. Like I knew, but I didn't know in a sense. So I was like being, I like suspense. I like suspense. Like, surprise me. Like, I know Roman match, I know how that's gonna end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this one, I was like, yo, they are ballsy enough to pull the trigger, even though he's doing the belt collector thing.
To pull that off is amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. And nowadays, where the spoilers galore,
yeah.
Like, I spoke to this guy, he told me how it's gonna end. I was like, yo, they might do this tonight.
Yeah. And what
he
helps,
might get the belt on him on some.
Yeah. What helps them out is that they don't have, the rumors are for SummerSlam, Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Is like, well, how is Roman Reigns gonna lose now?
Yeah.
You know? But yo,
I gotta give it to
one last
give it to them. Great all around pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm not mad at all.
No, for real. One last question. Out of all the people that recently got released, who do you think is gonna win? Like, who do you think is gonna luck out from it? Like the people that are gonna.
I gotta say Buddy Murphy. It's too much talent. He's still very young, and the guy he has unlike Aleister Black, who's like he has like a tied-in look. Like he has a specific look.
Yeah.
Buddy is no tattoos. He's a clean-looking guy, right? He's built, and the guy can go. Like he can insanely go. He can go in any style. By the way, he can do it all. So I say
Braun Strowman for me. Braun Strowman, he has the size. He should be Brock Lesnar, I think, if they put him right. He should be untouchable. He should be suplexing people into Mars. Nobody should be able to beat that guy.
He's gonna be putting the hands on people.
Yeah.
At least we don't have to hear the stupid train anymore.
Oh my God, I hate it.
I'm gonna go with my girl Ruby Riott. I want to see her be added on to any women's division because I believe any company that were to go ahead and get her is going to be one hell of a lucky company because as a female competitor, she can go. She has a different look that makes her unique. Okay, she has this move set that, you know what? If you have her alone, she'll go. You know, she does submissions. She'll have a finisher. She is a female competitor that is a complete package already by WWE that can always be repackaged in a different way. Question is she going to keep the same hair color? What is her new look going to be? You know?
Yeah.
Are we going to get something like that? That's the thing. If she's still going to be the Ruby Riott that we just know and love, then they just need to go ahead and push her and just give her a chance. Point blank.
Surprisingly, that was my number 2. Like above Aleister Black, Tommy End, should I say? That was my number 2 because like she's so different, and that in wrestling that's a selling point. Like she said, like the lady said, it's a selling point. Being so different, but like, yo, listen, she doesn't look like everybody else.
And then with that for nothing, with her partner with Liv Morgan, I absolutely love. I live to riot and I riot to live. Because that's so fucking unique using both of their names and using kind of like, not to say a slogan, but something that can stick. Now we have to figure out.
Almost a metaphor actually for them. Almost a metaphor for them. As you know, it's who they are. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's catchy. It's very catchy. Put on a shirt.
Yeah.
On the back. Absolutely.
I believe it's on sale right now, but you know you can still pre-order Aleister Black's shirt.
If you pre-order it, she's getting fired.
It'll be on
more
Pro Wrestling
next time, I promise.
When Liv Morgan gets released. Remember that. You gonna see We know what's coming.
Well,
Let's
By the
see.
way, Keith Lee should have. Now I am truly unlimited.
Well, that's
Now
if
that
the rumors.
Now that they release him, I'm truly unlimited.
And I'm truly signing off.
Those
Good
are
night.
supposed to be rumors. So,
good night.
Bye, y'all.
All right, have a good one, guys.
yo, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads and friends signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace out.
Ciao, Bacalaos.
Mahalo.
All right.